Welcome everybody.
Sorry, I got
And welcome
scared.
back to the Tides of Fortune and Fate.
It's
And it
appeared
is
out of
right
nowhere.
because we didn't play on Wednesday, so it is accurate.
Oh, that's good.
And nothing for
Oh my god, you guys are so far out of camera.
And none for Gretchen.
I bumped the camera.
How
We didn't fix
dare you?
I dare
fix
these.
the cameras. These nuts.
Got him.
Reminds me of Candace.
From Phineas and Ferb.
The one and only.
Phineas! That's Phineas and Ferb.
Excuse me while I just move up here. Sorry.
So,
We have an energy tonight.
gonna smidge.
There is a vibe.
There's certainly a vibe.
Got a vibe.
So, where did we pick up last time? They're in a hole.
We're in a hole.
You guys are in a hole. In a bottomless hole.
In
With
a
a spider.
big ol'
And you two are in a silent competition. Neither of you have won. You
Yeah,
are beaten and get
yes.
to the pocket.
Yes.
And you guys just discovered what you are pretty confident is the base of the time elemental.
Remind me, was there a door?
No, so
Hatch?
you guys
What
found
did
like
it
a
look
hollow
like?
spot and you
Like
used
it-
your
like it-
earth. You used your earth
Right,
magic to
yeah.
open
Made
it
a
up.
hole.
A
Yeah.
trap door. What did it look like? It was a library, wasn't it?
Yeah, you guys
we're
opened up
looking
the side of the
into-
library.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm in a
but we had
pocket.
spider climb, so we just like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm in a pocket.
We're on the
so-
walls.
You're walking on books right
They're
now.
in the wall.
They're in the walls.
They're on the
goddamn
walls.
walls.
So
Do we see him?
pretty brief pretty brief recap. Brief. You did again make a kind of deal with the spider to get that spider climb, the spider deity that protects this hole, or the guardian, as they're known.
Did I make a deal? I thought
Not
I
really a
talked to
deal.
him, yeah.
You just kind of talked to him, and basically he's like, "Hi."
We chill. I'm really good at talking to extra dimensional beings.
Yeah.
It's a low key specialty, you know.
For some
It's
reason.
like-
They just got like a presence around you. It's just like, yeah, dude, we're just chill.
yeah.
Got that chill presence.
This is something about Shinho just
Yeah.
yells Eldritch
I think
Horror.
it's
You
more
know,
than
something.
I think it's more than Gino's just super truthful. He's
Yeah.
just like, man, I'm just trying to do this.
It's the least manipulative person on the planet.
Very
like
not manipulative.
I
at
may
all.
be actually able to use vibe magic, but you're the chill. You're the chill mage.
I am the
Yeah, you're the chill mage.
So, as you guys step into the library, the first thing you notice is that the library is much bigger than your scry would have led you to believe. You do kind of see the spiral that you saw from inside, but you realize that there is doors and extensions. It's not just this single spiral room. You guys are currently, I'd say, about halfway in the library. It kind of has a shape that kind of moves like this, and you came in at one of the wide points.
Okay.
I didn't even think of that.
All right. We're gonna go in.
It's the tunnel. It's shaped like
I'm
this.
about to dive in.
I'm
But
going
yes.
in head first.
Okay. Noted.
Beetle head
I
first.
gave the spider my teddy bear burning
That's what it was. Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
deal. I thought there was a deal.
because I just realized I hadn't taken it out of my list. Yet,
Yeah.
so I did that.
My teddy bear.
Yeah, there was a deal that was made. But
He was kind of a cool little teddy bear. He had a little bit of illusion magic he would protect. Just a little teddy bear guy. Just
It
didn't
was
do anything with him.
yeah, I mean, it was mostly it's a thing mostly designed for children. It was like
Yeah.
a teddy bear that would protect them from their nightmares.
All right, calm down.
Yeah. I like it. I really like it.
I thought about giving it to Claret, but honestly, she can protect herself.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it's like she's
when she
fine.
accidentally blood clotted Ben just casually.
Accidentally almost killed him.
Anyway, so you guys are around the middle of this pretty large library. You guys do see a desk at the bottom, which looked like where he was reading in your vision. But there is plenty of rooms and side chambers that you can already notice. So, what do you do?
Alright, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
I'm gonna fly over from Kendra's pocket and land on Bumblebee's head.
Okay.
Just to check, goal is to take him back to Robin
I thought we were just going to kill him.
or Karen.
Because taking him back is going to be really
Oh,
difficult. Yeah.
Also, there is a dragon mage lady, and then brother are here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot.
I was like, what?
Yeah, Dante, and then there's the
got
Dragon's
Guardian.
Fury mage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you have 2 extra hands as well as Kendra.
With him,
Yeah.
we can probably kill him.
We're pretty cool.
2 of mods.
Is that what we? I'm so confused. Is that what we're wanting to do? I'm down for whatever.
I don't really know, because I feel like ideally we take him in for justice.
I don't think we could get him.
Yeah, that's the
thing.
problem.
So
Just
I
don't know
feel
how we
like
would do
death is a
that.
good
He's slippery.
alternative.
Exactly.
When you can fuck with time, that kind of
Time and space, and
Yeah.
that's a long way to
said
take him back
space,
somehow.
and everybody was like, "It's not space." And I said they're siblings, and they were like, "No, they're not."
Well, he teleported.
I said that
Wivel
time and
did that
space
a
are
lot.
twins, like I was saying, and then they were like, "No, it's not," because they're like separate gods. And I'm like, "That's fine."
Well,
but-
sure, he's like made a
That's
time
not
lord,
what
but I
I
don't see
said.
why he couldn't do other stuff too.
Triplets. W.
Maybe time, space, and gravity, dark and light. Maybe.
Oi, hey, Baldwin. Can I copy your brain? I'm gonna use, since I have like psychic magic, I'm gonna connect to his brain, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to just turn into Bottleby.
You're just gonna be second bottle.
Second Bottleby.
Second ball.
Yeah.
What about second Bottleby?
I mean,
Bottleby going. He doesn't count.
oh, he's
Shit.
doing it too.
Shit.
Oh, you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. You,
Bottleby is the no.
Which Bottleby? The
2 out of 3.
Is it the fake Bottleby that's the winner?
One of us
We
can
spin
all
around in
tell the
circles.
truth.
I start spinning around in circles so that way we don't know which one is which.
that means you guys don't know.
Yeah, you guys don't know.
Oh, we have to pick.
One of them can only tell the truth.
Well,
one
then in
of them
that
can
case,
lie.
somebody.
Inside check.
Oh, okay.
One of them can tell the truth, one can lie.
So
Okay, I
just roll a
kill one.
D4, odds even.
Is that one dead?
Is he dead?
Wait, okay, everybody uses this, but I'm just like, what color is this?
It's like slate gray.
Yeah.
Blue.
Well, it's got a
That's
bit of
blue.
blue to it.
Blue. You're
It's
a
like
liar.
it's like a really dark blue.
You talked.
Oh, I thought she was actually.
Oh.
I might be actually colorblind.
Wait, you actually thought that was slate gray?
Oh
Like,
shit. We can't play Q's and Q's, guys. It's over. I really wanted to play that game, but if somebody's colorblind, it's not fair.
I'm color stupid. Is that?
Yeah.
Well,
count for anything?
have you seen Q's and Q's? It's
I'm buying it
Awesome.
as soon as I can.
because it's just like a big color
I want
grid.
that game.
Like, you know, like whenever you go into like
Paint?
Yeah, but then there's like the
The color wheel?
Yeah. So
Alright.
you draw a card that has one of those colors,
I'll win.
and you have to get
I'll
everybody to
win.
guess which
Here
color
it
it
is.
Mm,
without saying
Good
color.
job.
interesting.
It's
The
very
voice
fun.
isn't quite right.
And we played it with
Voice
characters.
isn't quite
So it'd be like
right.
a Waluigi.
Is that
Yes.
closer?
Higher.
Higher?
Yeah, my
Well, I
voice is a lot higher than yours.
Voice is a lot higher than yours.
Yeah, you still got your
Getting
weird
there,
accent
getting there.
going.
It's not weird.
Wanna look
It's
down
not
a
the same as
passageway.
mine.
It's close enough.
That's not.
No, it's not.
It's not the same.
It's really
That
not.
was pretty
It's
good,
really not.
actually.
He's trying his best. Well, they're trying
they're,
their best.
They're really doing
but
their best.
I want to stick my head in just one passageway, just kind of like look
Also,
down.
it is rooms. So there's
Oh,
doors.
in one room. Then,
Yeah.
my bad.
Oh, I was
I just
about
want to see
to
what's in
like
one of the
name it.
rooms.
Librarian.
Well, so
I
it's
turned the
a
corner.
big
There
spiral
you go.
library that kind of again I'm going to do the shape again, but kind of goes like this. Think more beehive than ass.
Oh,
But think-
beehive.
I'll beehive.
No, you beehive.
I will not be hyped.
Yeah.
Do you find me sexy?
And then there's lots of rooms that kind of go out from the central hive. If you
Get in my belly.
I'm bigger than you. I'm a food
In
chain.
the middle 3 layers, there's also like like a bridge that goes to like a center platform on the
I
middle.
use
for
that
this
when
one.
I'm driving.
So you are center, so
I'm
you do
bigger than
see
you.
like a bridge that goes out to the center platform
I
above
lose
it
that
all.
fight every time.
So you're popping your head in one of the doors.
Okay, that's.
Yeah, I'll pop my head.
Gino, yeah.
I am.
Huh? Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, what's up?
Oh, I am. I'm
You did
stupid.
tend
I
to
forgot I'm
put
dual
your head
streaming
in
now.
different
I got a
doors.
notification from Twitch
I
saying,
do.
"Do you want to manage your broadcast?" I'm like, "I'm streaming." Yeah,
I know!
I
Wait a
forgot.
minute.
Well, it was Twitch. I forgot I'm double streaming
But I'm
now.
naked.
But I'm
I do
naked!
that.
Where's the microphone thing?
Top left.
I
of
can
the-
see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
good.
good, it's
Oh,
good.
I just had the light was hitting directly there, so I couldn't see it. I was like, just make sure
Yeah.
it's moving.
I literally just checked.
So, as you pop your head in one of the rooms,
It gets
I
dropped
want
off.
you.
I wouldn't doubt it with my luck. I put my head in one and I got flames.
Yeah, what? That's what happens when you put your head in the hole of hell.
I know it was a hole to hell. Timmy didn't tell me.
You knew pretty quickly.
Found out pretty quick.
Yeah, pretty quick. Then I
He's
found
just
a
over
different
there
hole
like,
to hell,
I feel
think.
like it's pretty self-explanatory.
So roll me a d8.
Leaned in, went, this is hellish.
This sucks.
Leaned in, lost his eyebrows, and went, ah.
Oh, I know where this is.
Something.
Florida.
Something.
That doesn't make any sense. It would be California. 5.
Okay.
Something's
too
wrong
soon?
here. I can feel
No.
it.
I'll get burned to a crisp.
I just goes down now so I don't feel good.
Comes
Start
back in
dusting
like,
away.
It was a gray
one
sweatshirt
eyebrow
with, like,
missing.
some kind of vibe,
Like
but it
birds,
wasn't
I'm
right.
like, I don't know,
Golf
something wasn't
club.
right. Tap my chair, just dusts
This
away.
is from
Oh, wait.
NADPOD.
Nice. Yeah, but it's like it was
said
a similar
5.
design, so
I've got it. It was
Yeah,
hot.
the same thing as this sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I wear it all the time.
Yeah.
Must've been a kid.
So I lied.
22nd
Roll a
annual-
d12.
Yeah, the 22nd annual
Sorry.
Moonstone Jamboree
I
is
looked at the wrong
super
list.
canceled.
Oh yeah.
1.
1. Okay.
Uno.
So,
Shadow
as you
NADPOD.
pop your head into a room,
Sorry to do that.
are you being stealthy about it, or just like popping open the door?
Not like banging open the door. I'm just opening the door.
Okay, yeah.
Not
And you
necessarily
walk in,
being sneaky. I'm just opening it.
You're fine. As you look inside,
Kick it
No.
What? Why are you kicking
Welcome to
someone?
library, bitch.
as you do look inside,
library.
you see that there is a
What's
lot
that
of like
quiet noise?
stations. There is like a small bookshelf in here as well, but this seems more like a room in the library than an extension of it. And you see a lab with a lot of like equipment, and you see some
Science.
what looks like some potions brewing.
Nerd shit.
This seems to be an alchemy lab.
Hey, Benny.
Hey,
If you make potions, are any of these good?
I have alchemy.
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
what he has
Roll me
alchemy.
a.
So do I.
I didn't know you had
So roll
alchemy.
me an so
I only knew you had
uh,
alchemy because like the last
you
time
have
we
points
played, I
in
was looking at
alchemy.
some of his stuff.
Rotation
He's looking at. I
speed.
saw he had it. He's got you have like alchemy,
7 other ones I got it.
armor or inventor.
need
You have like 5 different
What?
professions.
I don't want to talk about it.
But you do have you are in the alchemy profession.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
So what is it? What do I have you roll for your alchemy? Does it say?
You have never told me
Okay,
anything.
so in that case, it is going to be your world plus
You
half
go
your
on
level
4.
for tools.
We're gonna drink them.
Okay, world what?
Okay, well, are you gonna let him look at the
Your
rules?
world
I was
knowledge
about
was
to
half
do
your level.
that.
Okay.
I want to drink one too.
Wait. There are six. Oh wow, that's ironic. There are 6 potions.
Okay.
You are going to look at a few of them.
Okay.
You see these two just going.
grab 5 and 6.
I turn
You grab 5
around.
and
Wait,
6.
I want to do it too.
Go ahead and roll while this is happening.
Yeah, I'll grab 5.
That's cocked.
You want 5 or do you have
What's
6?
our level right now?
I want 6.
Alright, I'll get
32,
35.
I believe.
Yeah, 32.
I'll take 2.
Ooh. How many?
What do I add to it?
World half your level.
Half of 32 is 16. 30.
30.
We got a 33.
33. Okay. So, as you're looking,
Get some gold cups. Get some gold cups.
the first potion is a potion of dragon's breath.
Cool.
Basically, you drink it, you an element. With your over 30, you know that this one is lightning.
Sick.
Cool.
Number 2,
Which is
Pick number 2,
What I
Mom.
picked.
oh, in that case, I'll wait. Number 3,
Oh, okay.
um,
oh, thank you.
Those are just the flashes.
gotcha. Number 3, you see a it is a potion of fate. Basically, it just gives you a what you drink it that day. You can reroll a d20 once.
Sick.
Then number 4 is the last one that you guys aren't drinking, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
He's going to grab number 3.
Yeah.
2.
Can I
2.
try and stop him
What was number 2?
as a reaction?
Do we still think?
What was number 2?
Because I don't
Don't know.
want him to do something fucked up.
It's my specialty.
I will say, you can stop one of them.
They're Fae, they're gonna do their own thing. I'm gonna stop.
No, no,
In
stop
that
me.
case, we're gonna do detection, do quick hand.
Okay. Oh, buddy. I wish that was a little higher, but I got a good quick hand. That is
40.
a 20.
22.
Damn.
Yeah, as he does grab your hand.
What?
As you
Let me
figure out what this is first.
Fine.
So, real quick, 4 because I was already there.
fun.
4 is
That one I really like.
a potion of vile fate.
Okay.
Basically, when he wants today, I can choose to give you disadvantage.
Oh,
That's-
fantastic! That's called con.
Yeah, that's fun.
Con.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading the D&D equivalent.
Yeah.
Um,
I have to call you out on it.
yeah. So number 2 that he was about to drink is a potion of poison resistance.
That's fine.
Cool. So who had 5? Who had 6?
I had 5.
You had
I have
5.
6.
Okay.
That's 5.
Just gonna put that in my list.
Okay. Here we
I
go.
also really like the cow.
Oh no.
Instead of how I want to do this.
Oh no.
I hope it's funny.
That's trademarked.
I know. Honestly, we did that on a shirt. I need to decide how I want to do this.
I need to decide how I want to do this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to Bobby first.
Oh, yay! Let's go.
Bottle B.
Combination.
Yep.
Bottle me.
Fix me.
You are now a lamb.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's cool.
Sheep,
How long does that last?
How long does it last?
Gilby. Gilby.
I didn't get to check it out before they
Bottle
took
B,
it.
can you do anything?
Bottle B is a sheep.
Dilby.
What happens to me?
Fuck.
I'm deciding if I'm gonna be mean.
Dude, you made
Do
Bottle
it.
B a sheep.
Do it.
I need to roll me a D100.
You made Bottle B a sheep, and we're about to go on a fight. We don't know how long this lasts. We're already
31.
being mean.
31.
But we
Yep,
also did this to
31.
ourselves.
Okay. Well. Let me think. That'd be.
The pause is scary.
I'm mapping.
What is about to happen to half our team?
No,
Not
just
half, but some of our team.
just 10.
Well, no, I just again.
So you teleport 310 feet away.
Sweet.
Oh, that's okay.
You are over a bottomless pit.
Yep.
Oh. Oh shit.
Roll me a willpower check.
Yep.
Roll me the spider roll, Satan.
Not this far down.
Oh,
That is
this is
a.
not good.
And I was like, on my sticker, maybe?
It's not great.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I could re-roll it, but I don't know if I would. Because I don't know if I would.
What'd you get?
I got a 14.
Okay. That allows you to make an acrobatic. Evasion or brute check.
If anybody gets this hamster, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, okay.
This is not great.
So much.
Yeah,
truly,
goddamn,
truly
that's
so
a
much.
lot,
31.
So you find yourself over the pit.
Mm-hmm.
You fall for just a minute. As you kind of get close to the wall, you're able to kind of instinctually catch yourself on the wall. But you are.
What was that one?
I didn't get to check it out before he drank it. I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, you guys just see Atali disappears.
Hopefully he's not dead.
You are a goat. You are a lamb.
This is
I'll
internal
start-
bottle
wait.
B
I
bottle
just
sheep.
psychic.
Where did
Push
Dolly
it.
go?
Wait.
I will search.
Yeah. He is,
Do I know where the tunnel is?
you're not sure where in the pit you are.
Do I know
he
where
is-
up is?
I assume.
With spider climb, it's kind of hard to tell.
I know that's also.
Make a survival check.
Back, 'cause nobody died.
Well,
Everyone's
I would. Up would probably be the way the light is coming from.
It's under a mountain.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's
Yeah.
fair.
Also,
Okay,
we're
point.
we
the
traveled
giant
we traveled
spider?
like
You
200
don't see it unless it wants to
200
be seen.
yeah. We travel like 200 feet down,
And then
it's
you
300
teleported like another
That is
300
fair.
away.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
So
Down.
16.
16. You do know which way is up.
Oh, thank God.
That's good.
This is actually fun fact for everybody. I piss my pants.
You
We'll
push
find
out your
out
mind.
if you get back up here.
You do sense him from where you guys are at,
Yep.
because it's kind of out at an angle, about 200 feet below.
He's like 200 feet below.
Yep. I start.
Oh, he's
I started
I
jauntily
go back
making my
to
way back
where
up.
we came in.
Yeah.
he's
and I
probably
look
not doing
down.
good.
Are you glowing or anything in any way?
Does Bottleby glow in any way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
Then yes. I am mimicking
Well,
exactly
no, not
what-
if you're moving.
No, yeah.
Well, then no, I'm not.
Yeah. So, make a detection check.
I'm just
But
dropping
see,
my way back up.
Bottleby's
So
glow
we're
is
missing
based off his
somebody,
shoes, so that fully
and
depends
somebody
on
else
if you
turned
can
into
magic
a
your
sheep.
shoes to glow.
So
And
Hey,
remember
at least you're
that
resistant
fact.
to
20
poison now.
total.
why didn't we
Total?
get yet?
No.
I'll say
Save
you
that
look
for
for a
later.
good minute. As you see as he gets to about
Yep.
100 feet away, that's when you start being able to see him.
Hi. Making my way back
By the
up.
way, Bottleby did meet a giant spider, and no one seemed afraid. As a side note.
It's because you were. It's because you were.
You were busy.
Yeah, you were busy with the
silent.
content.
You were
So-
so focused on the science competition, but you did meet a giant spider, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay."
Is there any drop at all left from Bottlebees?
Bleh.
So you tugged it.
Fuck. It's,
All right.
how long does this last?
So also, would I know with my shapeshift? Actually, no. I wouldn't know right now. I'm Bottleby.
Can somebody connect a Bottlebee's head?
Like, are you fully Bottleby?
I'm Bottleby.
Like, you have all of my stats in
No,
it,
not
too?
that. I still have my stats, but memories and stuff. I'm Bottleby. So I don't.
How are your memories, Bottleby?
I changed my brain.
That's what he was asking.
Shit. Okay.
Hey.
Bottleby's not scared of the cave.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Bottlby's not scared of the cave.
if Bottleby
So,
wants to jump in,
I
actively.
smack the sheep.
Smack the sheep?
Yeah.
Okay. How much are you doing?
Just a little bit. I just
Like cantrip worth?
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me one
Just-
damage
yeah.
die.
10.
10. You back to Bottleby,
Yep.
and you have
Oh, thank God.
2 damage left over to you.
Yeah. So you take 2 extra damage.
That's a weird
Oh, I'm sorry about that,
feeling
Bobby.
being a sheep.
Huh. Good job,
I said
other
beep.
Bottleby.
I'm a sheep.
It's a big, big bomb
Bottleby
sheep.
2, good job.
What?
Or Bottleby 1, I don't know anymore. One of you's. Yeah, one of
Bottleby
them.
Prime.
Well, yeah, but which one is it?
Me.
It's me.
No.
So it's- don't
yeah,
listen to
they're
him,
both
it's
gonna
me.
say that.
I'm Bottleby.
Neither of them is
I
Bottleby.
am.
It's this one.
Might be right.
I'm not trying to deceive people.
I'm not trying to deceive people either.
I didn't roll my dice.
I did. I was so long ago.
I know. But you rolled whenever Becca rolled insight. We'll said insight
I'll look
check.
at another
I don't know what you got. So.
Did we grab the other potions?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
So there was a lightning.
Lightning
Dragon's breath,
breath.
lightning.
Basically,
Bad luck, good luck.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was a
Slip the
sheep.
bad luck to somebody.
and then you
Wasn't
have
there one more?
the
Okay.
poison
Poison
resistance.
resistance.
There was
so
6
you
total.
Yeah.
That's
And
I
I
got
got
Poison
three.
resistance.
yeah, poison resistance.
How long does that last?
No, because you stopped him.
I gave it to
it
him.
lasts
Oh.
4
It was
hours.
like poison resistance.
Okay.
Here, take it back. I don't care.
I'm good. Fuck.
I'm good.
I'll just hold on to it. I'm not gonna use it right now.
And then there's some books on alchemy, like guidebooks, things like that. I know, that's why I said it.
I just open the daedalus sphere.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Are we
Kill
stealing
the
these
bookshelf.
people's
Daedalus sphere
swords
opens.
that
Yeah.
they-
Damn
As
right
you
we
just
are.
throw
Yeah.
books in there.
Fucking chunking books.
He's
in
about to be dead anyways. He's not gonna need them.
Why are we
What?
killing
Are we
someone?
killing him?
I think so.
Hold on.
But
Making him
why? I wasn't paying attention when I was quiet.
Yeah.
Well,
Are we
can see if there's
making him
anything
go
else in
sleep?
here.
It takes
think
a lot
so.
of focus to be quiet.
We're gonna have a real hard time
I think
figuring
we-
out a way to get him
Yeah,
all the
we
way
need
back.
to figure out what his deal is.
I mean, fair
Hey,
enough. I
how are
suppose.
you? What's the vibe?
What's your deal?
So
Well, he's
be
trying
so
to kidnap
for real.
Amons. He's trying to kidnap Amons. He killed royals.
He's after
Yeah.
my blood. For some reason.
Is he friends
Yeah,
with
we
the
could
bad
question him.
people?
We don't like his answer.
No, I don't think he's friends with the bad people.
I think he is the bad people.
You think he is the ass people?
No, not the crawling cunts. Or
No.
The
ass
crawling
people.
cunts.
The snail trail.
Yeah.
Gross.
The other family that's not that family.
Oh.
The ass family.
Forgot about that.
No, the glass family.
Ow.
No, I don't think
understand, I
so.
just want to call them the ass family. It's funnier.
There was a connection.
No.
Education
Wasn't there?
connection.
I mean, between your family.
No.
No,
The
no,
time.
there was.
Was
no,
there a
it wasn't the time elemental.
I think I
it
just
was
make
someone
shit up
else.
sometimes.
There was someone else.
The time elemental is with Robin's family.
Get connected.
No, I know.
Okay.
There was one person that we were looking at that was like used to be an ambassador for the glass family, but that's not him.
I think that's what my brain was.
Yeah.
That was one of the people from
So-
Deslin.
Yeah, my
Like
brain was
that.
connecting
That
the
wasn't.
wrong dots.
Yeah, that's. I get you. I
We
get
can
you. We're
try and-
talking about the theoreticals of a lot of people
Yeah.
in a very short period.
As
of
a
time.
side note, it was silent. You could probably. It was type of situation. As you guys came in, the door does close behind you. It doesn't lock, but it does close behind you.
All the men
We
at
could
doors.
try and question him. Just depends on what he
It's
does
just
first
the
when he
thing
sees
that
us, I guess.
He can.
Yeah,
Pause time.
also true.
Which means that if we're just like, "What's up?" he could be like, "Nope," and then kill us all. If he wanted to.
Yeah.
No,
it's
you're
a-
not you right now. Never
I
mind.
know, that's
I wish-
exactly what I was thinking.
I wish to stealthily check out a different room.
It's a really
Okay,
rough
so,
situation.
As
to
you
get
open back
ourselves
up the
in.
door, roll me d12.
I can paralyze people.
That could be helpful if we can get
Two.
Well,
Two.
Again, not gonna
Um,
get the jump up.
Well,
Well,
can
if you
but-
paralyze him, you
That's
could get the
That's
jump
I'm
up.
saying if you can see.
Fantastic.
You don't know
So
anything
that he doesn't
happened.
notice
Fantastic.
us, and I paralyze
What?
him, he theoretically
Nothing.
couldn't.
Nothing happened.
Couldn't do anything at least for a little bit while we. I don't know.
You open
Figure
up the door
something out.
and you go back out. You go to another room. Roll me, roll me another
Try.
d12.
Okay, question about the world.
Yes.
Somatic and verbal components required?
Yes. So basically, think of it.
It was just a.
If I tie up his hands, can he cast spells?
Um.
Here's the thing. His time is like intrinsic to his being.
Yeah. I was gonna say normally that would work.
Mm,
He is made of time,
Right.
which makes it a little more complicated. So you're not sure. Normally, gagging someone or tying their hands
Ooh.
would stop them from.
Kinky.
oh, we can get it.
Because
Four.
again,
Well-
think of this like anime where it's like, or like Naruto, where like you have to do the hand
Gotta
jutsu
do
to
the
say what you're
hand
doing.
movements
That's it's very
to do
anime
it.
in that style.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. But
Yeah.
this guy felt like
Yeah, unless you are born has the ability to cast without that if you use a little extra mana.
Oh,
Or
And you can also cast it from a source other than
how
yourself.
did I lose both of my index fingers? What the fuck? Anyway,
Talk to Becca.
I thought
did
it.
I'm sorry. That was.
Oh,
I lost both. I don't know.
Step it up, Becca.
Anyway, you
chop
what'd you
the
get?
other one off.
What'd you get, Ben?
4.
4. Okay.
But at work, so you can get workers.
So, as you kind of start, you kind of open up the door, and inside you hear.
Yeah, just at T-Mobile somehow.
We have very large, very dangerous
Hi,
things.
Gene.
You don't realize how
Huh?
many things could
What?
just chop your fingers off until you actually
What?
do it.
You just heard.
And they just will literally
From inside that
go
room.
and close the safe
open
and
up
they'll
the
go
door.
like
That
this.
Well,
kind
that
of
sounds
sounds
like
like
to me.
my
Like, open their
tummy.
hand.
Opening
having
up-
a good time.
Are you staying relative to
Just
his
leave 'em be.
I'm still dancing
Um,
with coffee.
As you kind of- So as you three kind of peek in, as Bottleby 2 cracks open the door a little more,
Like
you
your
do
boo-boo.
see not a chimera in the D&D sense, but a chimera in the Full Metal Alchemist sense.
no! Shut the door.
Yeah.
No.
Explain, like in a human and.
Well, definitely creatures being combined that shouldn't be combined.
Wait, how many?
Well,
in
with
there?
just peeking through, you just see one, but the room does seem to go further.
Is it like in a cage?
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Well,
show.
send her.
She's literally anything.
Correct.
What'll be when
What you
shut
are
the
currently
door?
seeing, this seems to be a combination of a brown bear, like grizzly, combined with some kind of rodent.
Ooh.
A rabbit.
ROUSs.
I don't believe it. That's an insane.
Hi.
Do you go in?
So
That's
this
From
what
the
all
doorway, I
this
just say
is.
hi. Hi.
It just kind of like
Bottle Bay.
picks its head up.
Hey you.
I don't think that one's friendly.
Oh yeah? Why not? It's
It's against the cage.
Yeah, he'll roughhouse it.
yeah.
Hey,
Does this seem like it's more like
Um,
genetic experiment, sort of? You know what I mean? Does this seem like it was magically?
Are you just looking at this one, right?
for now?
You're just peeking through the door.
Does
You're
this
not
seem
going
like it was like a magical
Not going in.
combining?
Yeah. If you go in, you see more. That's why I'm asking. But from what you can see, it could have been a genetic. It could have been. It definitely probably was caused through magic. At a distance like this, it is hard to tell exactly what caused it.
are they all in cages?
Okay. How dark is the room?
You only see the one currently.
But it's in a cage.
How dark is the room?
It's pretty dark, but you have great dark.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna teleport to the shadow of the door and turn invisible,
Okay.
so that I can get a better look at what's going on.
Jeez,
in
that's
the
a great idea. I do the same actually.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me stealth.
I'll just walk in and turn invisible in the darkness. Forget I could do that now that I've got
Really
5.
stealthy.
Oh,
Yeah, but you can't
Jesus.
stand still.
You're right.
It's only an 18.
31.
31. Okay.
No, well,
Um,
18.
With
So-
little tappy toes right now.
Yeah.
You notice there are probably 6 cages in here.
Okay.
This is the only one that looks like a chimera like this. The others are different. One of them seems to be highly humanoid, but fully wrapped in like black bandage, like arms behind its back, being held up in the cage.
Cool. It's gonna be Alucard vibes.
Then, and you're gonna have to help me remember all these because I have a list, but I have so many tabs I've opened. Anyway, and the one next to the creepy floating individual, or tied up individual, you see what it looks. There isn't a creature inside, but you do see what looks to be like an arcane sigil on the floor.
Okay.
With the time you spent with Wivel and everything, this does seem to be a teleportation circle of some kind, but more of a summoning variety. So whatever this is contained, but more. It can leave, but must come back when necessary, kind of vibe.
Okay.
Good.
After that, you see what looks like, from where you are looking, it just looks like an average large rabbit. It's a big rabbit,
But just a rabbit.
but just a rabbit from what you can tell.
Okay.
But when I say big, I do mean like Luna.
That's a big
Yeah,
rabbit.
big rabbit.
Okay.
It's a little punny right there.
Yeah, so from context, Luna is a lab. So, like, dog lab sized rabbit. After that, you see bracers that are being held up as if something's there, but you cannot see anything.
Okay.
And then
I don't like this place.
the last one is
Thanks.
it's a mound of some kind.
No.
It's
Nah.
Ants.
it's black, green, inky, but with lots of holes.
Ants.
Nah.
Weird
be a hard
slime
task. Yeah.
ants. Toxic slime
Well,
ants.
no.
Well, give me pictures.
It's got a lot of holes.
Find out.
Hey, how's it
I
going?
don't like this place.
8
This
legs.
is bad.
7 vaginas.
What the?
8 legs, 7. Wouldn't it?
No, that math checks out.
Yeah, that math checks out. Never mind. Yeah.
So that is what you see in this room. The bear rodent chimera, it does seem to be aggravated, with Bartleby saying something to it.
Yeah, but you could technically put
This
one in the
is
front as well, so it
disturbing.
could be 8.
Yeah, you can put one in the front.
I'm gonna send out a projection near its cage that plays a calming melody to see if it calms the hell down.
To the rodent.
To the
rodent
bear
Well,
chimera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bear mara.
Bamara. Bam Margera.
Go ahead and make me.
Murder.
Huh?
Like he's just like a capybara.
Except with big teeth and claws.
So it can't be.
So a honey badger.
A
A big
really
honey
big
badger.
honey badger.
That's terrifying.
Roll me
Those
a
guys are
performance check.
fucking monsters.
Honey badger don't care.
No, you
19.
don't.
I'm
They
gonna
don't give a
play
fuck.
the harmonica to give him a pro. I walk
Sure.
behind him and
21.
Okay. For some godforsaken reason, the camera seems to like the harmonica a little bit, and your music is very nice.
that's right. I remember we have that magic
Yeah.
item.
It does seem to calm down a bit. It's still staring at the door. Not saying you two, of course, but still staring at the door where Bottleby was.
Okay.
But calms down and kind of.
I have a
Plays
boss
back down.
music orb.
Yeah.
You do.
Not calming.
I'm gonna knock on the mental door to Monty. I've calmed the angry creature down in this room.
Okay.
Do you want to see if you can communicate with it in any way?
I'm sorry. What makes you think I could do that?
Because I don't know what you can
Rude.
do. Because every time you do something new, I'm like, hey, that's fucking cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Nice save.
A mental wink.
Also, out of game,
I
you
felt
do, to everyone else's appearance, talk to fish all the time.
And anytime
We know
something's
why
needed
that
to
happens,
communicate
though.
with a being that's not normal, we go to you or
Yeah.
Wibble, and Wibble's not.
90% of our conversations are in our heads.
It's not that much of a leap.
Is it a water creature?
No.
Is it a
Bears
Xerantoid?
can swim.
Bears eat a lot of
Is it a
fish.
Xerantoid?
I don't know.
Rats are sometimes in suits.
That's why I talk to you.
Disturbed.
I will walk in.
Okay.
Gets
I'm gonna
mauled
be
to
playing,
death immediately.
I'm gonna start playing patty cake with Bottleby. I can't actually do it.
She's like, finally, my time.
Yeah, and then Annie high fived.
Oh, my years of teaching have led me to this.
As you go in, taking a glance, it does
No,
kind
I
of,
was
as it
just
sees you
like,
kind of,
the-
it does seem to be. One second, let me.
Of course. Sunglasses. I need these. Put my camera here.
It's gotta be right.
I'm getting these glasses within this next week.
We can't
Very
afford that.
excited.
It's gotta be like. Yeah, public domain, that's what we're looking for. My brain's just not working today.
Somebody give him a blanket.
Bad to the bone.
My bones are bad.
Same.
Bad.
Somebody needs to get that man a blanket.
I'm pushing 40. my knees are creaking. I want to eat a baby.
I couldn't think of it. Couldn't
wanna
think.
tell
I
you,
got like
baby.
half there.
This does seem to be. It seems to be a chimera mixed between a grizzly bear and a squirrel.
Oh.
Um,
a rat.
I just said rodent.
Oh.
That's true.
We don't know
But
what
it does
squirrel
have very rodent, like its mouth is very rodent. As a note,
Squirrels are rodents.
yeah. Squirrels are mean. As a side note,
Squirrels are mean as
Squirrels
hell.
are
Kinda-
so mean.
Squirrels are
Anyway,
jackasses. Yeah.
Except the ones that have been domesticated.
They are little cowardly jackasses, but they're still jackasses.
Yeah, if you gotta fight, the squirrel's gonna fight you.
Oh yeah.
I felt like a Disney princess. I'm chilling.
They're not-
I'm sitting,
yeah,
a
they're
little
not
squirrel comes
geese,
up, it
but-
gets in my lap. I'm like, oh my god. And then
Yeah.
I realized he
wanted my chips.
Squirrels
It's
ain't
like,
geese,
you don't
but
even
they're
know.
close.
It's like, hey, you gonna eat that?
The first animal I ever ran over when I started driving was an albino squirrel.
Kept the hide.
It was.
Way to kill them.
So, but yeah, this does seem to be. It's keeping its tail tucked, which is why you couldn't really tell. It looked more rat-like, but you kind of getting a good look can see the tail kind of tucking underneath
Johnny
it,
does it all the time.
and can tell the
You might as well.
squirrelish nature to it. I would say it does seem to have, despite being in a cage, does seem to be. Its feeding is plentiful.
Does it seem to have intelligence?
It does not.
Something about the way you said that.
It's chubby. It's my way of saying
I
he's
think
fat.
it eats
Hey.
people.
Just say he a big boy.
Is there a like symbol that was in like the other one under it?
And this one,
Teleportation circle?
Yeah, the bear squirrel.
there's no teleportation circle in this one, but the cage does seem open, and you do see claw marks where it does seem like it is let out periodically.
I'm wondering how many others just have those teleportation symbols.
The
I think I understand what that's
gets
used
its
for.
steps in.
I think I understand what that is.
With a stare.
What?
A square. It's a
Square!
square. I figured it out.
Yeah, this is square.
Either a
It's
square,
square.
or a
Yeah,
it's a
square.
a barrel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking first.
I like
Like,
square.
Yeah,
Oh,
square.
It's a barrel.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
burly square.
barrel.
This is old
Fully square.
controversy. Is the ship name for Katniss and Peeta penis or catpiss?
Katniss.
I like catfish, honestly.
Cat piss is better, mostly because of the fact of the cat that her sister has.
Anyway,
I was like
Rewatched the
Crookshanks.
Hunger Games
I
and
was
was
like
thinking-
Crookshanks. I'm like, that's not right.
Crookshanks?
Mm.
but
It's like, that's
I
not
don't-
right.
Okay.
I can not communicate with this.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
you
know.
cannot.
It can also just
But
be
it's
cat
like,
pee.
from what they see, it's not that much of a stretch if we're gonna be
I
real.
will attempt
Okay.
to speak to it
in
in Runic, Helian, and Darudian and see if it responds in any way like it's normally used to being communicated in that language.
Okay. One moment. I'll need.
Like, it's like that video of, like, they see this dog and they're like, sit, sit.
yeah.
And then they switch to, like, Spanish and they're like, oh.
Yeah. One of my favorite videos is a guy, he goes around to all the stray cats.
Yeah.
What are the languages again?
Helian, Runic,
Gato.
Darudian.
And it just says it in every single language. It's like, Russian cat. He like vodka.
Does that seem like the Ito, like...
Okay.
No,
What?
it doesn't seem to
Yeah.
like
like
particularly
it's like,
listen to one
you know,
more than the
Perito,
other.
Gato,
If anything,
Gato.
basic of your options, basic common will be the most familiar to it. But you do get that you're probably onto something. There probably is a language that it is more familiar
I
with.
mean, just like common twice.
So
What languages do you speak?
Common and art.
I
bored.
speak Sylvan.
I got a bunch of languages.
I speak Common,
I'm starting to think
Astral,
about the future here.
Fae, Monstrous, and Dwarven.
You know, Dreamwalker and Air.
I'll barely speak my
Whatever
language.
the air
What about you?
So Nolan, which is Fae.
Yeah.
Runic, and Elvort, which is
What about
elemental.
Monstrous?
That one. Try
Monstrous.
that one.
I'll try that one.
What did you try to say?
Elvoric.
Elvoric. Actually, no. Follow me. What languages do you know?
I know. Common. And whatever is Fae.
So Fae.
But I can't read them.
Oh god.
I'll go ahead and just tell
Not
you.
well.
Alvoric is the elemental plane language, not necessarily natural elementals. Planar elementals,
Yeah.
not natural elementals. So,
Could we? What language do elementals speak? Do we know?
natural elementals, it just depends on what they were raised around.
Wait, okay, so we were told the story of this guy. We had a copy of his journal. Where is he from?
All he said originally was that he was from. Let me look at my map real quick. Because he didn't say the exact location of which he was from, but he did give a direction. He was from.
I love that in real life he's just like the chillest.
The
dude.
chillest dude.
And was there
And then
any
then you look at
like,
all his work and
other
you're just like,
language
what
in the margins
And then
or
Miyazaki
like
is the
footnotes or anything
Hates
like
life. Great.
He is from northeast, is what he had said.
northeast
Yes.
of the country?
Uh,
or
so in you get the idea it's probably from another country, but he did spend about a decade before he became a political figure in that city. And he doesn't say where he was from exactly.
Wait. Try your bird.
Okay, I'll try and speak to it in art.
Speak bird.
Speak bird.
God damn it.
I will say,
He was a
Bird
political
dog, yeah.
figure in a bird country
True.
for a while.
mhm. So
Are we still talking to the bear?
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
I have
art-
the square.
up actually
Art's-
after this.
it does seem to have like a little bit more familiarity towards it. I'll say it's not the best option, but it is better than common. It's better than Xenos.
Also, I would
What
like to point
country is northeast of here?
Either Yementel or Prilla.
Also, I would love to point this out that Kendra, all he sees is us, every single one of us, walk up to it, talk to him to this thing in a different language.
Wait, where is Kindred from?
Monstrous didn't work, right?
Kendra, he's from Yementel.
Monstrous.
Don't they have their own dialect? Doesn't every country have its own dialect?
I don't. Ideally, I have not built that, so not right now.
What do you mean?
Everyone speaks common.
There's a
Yeah, basically
bajillion
it's common, and
countries.
then there's like,
The world
like,
has a unified language of common, and then there's these other languages that
that are
technically
more
yeah.
cultural.
English.
What languages do you speak, Kindred?
I speak Bruta, which is the monster's language. I speak Bruta.
Wait, why don't we try that?
She did.
Fair.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. So, what other languages do you try? Again? One more time.
Anything.
Common.
Yep.
Astral. Fae.
Okay. Astral.
Astral.
Oh,
He seems to kind of peek up to.
Okay. And then monstrous and dwarven were the other two.
So I would say on a tier, Astral's the best.
Okay.
Monstrous is second best. The one you just said.
Arton.
I'm reading it.
Bird.
Yeah, Arton. And then Common. Past that, nothing.
Hey, I can probably. Why are we talking to the square?
I don't.
I
Oh no, it seemed like
I don't
fun.
know.
It seems.
I was
Like
told
a
that I
good
should speak
idea.
to.
We're just kind of trying to see if it can talk, I guess. Didn't have a specific reason. This
Well,
is
then
bringing
they
up a
can-
lot
As you
of.
guys do kind of move in, you guys do see just a figure hanging there in black bandages being.
Oh, so we're not worried
We're
about
not gonna talk about that. We're scared of it.
Chill.
This
Honestly,
guy looks a lot cooler.
look.
I like him.
I do wanna, looking at
A
this
summoning
and thinking
circle,
about some stuff.
Manacles
I want-
attached to something invisible.
Yeah, that feels bad.
yeah, I kind of want to bring up something
I
important
just.
as
I'll
I
back.
was
Oh, what's up?
thinking about this. We're about to probably kill this guy, right?
Let's not say that.
Not in front of his fence.
My bad. What's gonna happen to them?
We take them with us, and
feel
we
like-
have
Yeah,
new
seems
friends.
like-
How
Yeah,
many are
Honestly, I
there?
don't know if that's a great
That's-
idea.
Sink
feels like
puppies need
stealth.
He's also
Hold
sink
on.
puppies need friends.
Well, I'm just
Who's that?
thinking
Brother.
about it.
Oh,
Dante?
I'm just
okay.
really thinking
I
about
thought
it.
you just vected us for a second.
Because I would
No,
say
that was
that
Dante.
some
That
of
would've been
these,
fun, though. I should have.
the squirrel bear here isn't exactly a thing, in like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
We
that
couldn't
means
really.
that-
Can we just let it go?
I mean, have you met the sink pets?
I mean, if owlbears can
Yeah.
exist, why can't squirrel bears? I don't.
Yeah.
But this is
Wait.
probably the only one of its kind, I'm assuming.
Barrels.
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe it is.
Are you being racist right now?
I guess.
I mean,
I'm just trying to
No,
figure out
no.
what we
Okay,
would do with
Hold on.
these.
Two things. I walk
Devin
back up
perks
to the
up.
cage. And in common, because
Yeah.
that's the only language I have that he kind of understood. Are you a good boy?
Who's your good boy?
Make an animal handling check.
Who's your boo boo doo
Who's your
doo?
good boy?
12. 100.
21.
Damn.
Its tail kind of pops back out a little bit. You guys now see unreasonably large squirrel tail.
It was hiding.
In astral.
Who's a good
Who's
boy?
a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
The time elemental who lives here,
Using big words.
what's the vibe? Are we friends? Are we enemies?
You're asking the.
Bear.
Okay.
Wait, what's the guy's name? We
You
know
know
his
his-
name.
Oh, I don't remember it.
Roll me an ammo handling check.
I don't know what to call
Hold
it.
on.
If we just say his name and get his reaction, we can
Nope.
know.
Nope. I got it.
Where the
Not
hell?
just masked.
Where's animal? There it is.
Like, we need an animal.
10.
Body
I
definitely
mean, in your
goes
speaking,
I just
it's
have really
most
good
comfortable
luck with
language.
it.
So it just kind of looks at you and it just kind of. It's like, it's not, I wouldn't say happy, but it's.
Ulysses? Is that his name?
You needed
Yes.
you needed
It's,
an
it's,
animal.
it's at neutral. It's not fully intelligent, but you do get the idea. You could probably get a vibe from it. Roll insight.
I was gonna say.
What if we need animal handling for? Because in general, I got a 23.
I got an 18.
He's kind of warming up. He's kind of.
He is
I
kind
wanna
of
try and give him
That's
scritches.
true.
My insight
Hello?
is a 34.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
no.
I
I'll
would
try
say,
and give him
Hold on,
scritches.
hold on, we're getting used.
Sorry.
for this
Good,
insight
good,
check,
good.
the other things in this room, not so much. It kind of just feels like a pet. Like, again, he takes great care of it. It like. The other things in this room, maybe less so.
Yeah,
This
some of these
guy-
seem
This
very
just seems
scary.
like the best place to keep it
And
contained
one of them
in a
is
big
missing
space.
through a teleportation sigil, I guess.
This is the world's largest Shiba Inu.
What?
And I'm gonna go talk to the scary thing now.
Oh, do we have to?
Alright.
Imagine if it's on our team.
You have a point. It is in a cage. Didn't even think of that.
I'll
actually.
step back. Such a good boy. And
I will come with you. I'm
You
your
kind of lays
body.
back down, feeling comfortable with your guys' presence now. Nothing else.
I got you.
Okay.
Does anyone in here speak
wanna try and-
common?
It'll kind of lean
That's
against
also
the
fair,
cage so
you
you
could
can-
just-
What, you just ask them to
You
raise
said
their
this
hands?
thing in black, like Raph, seems humanoid.
Yeah, so you can see
So, I mean,
like
yeah.
the shape of a head, body. You can see like the shape of its arms behind its
It's
back.
fucking what's
And
his
it's
name
like-
from Soul
like-
Eater.
Wrapped.
I will just
Oh,
step
shit.
back from
No.
from
Yeah.
the barrel, and I'm going to just ask: does anyone in these cages speak?
See, it wasn't so
Is
stupid.
it the guy?
Is this from the rap?
It wasn't so stupid to have you come talk to him.
And
Now
I
it
just-
wasn't.
And I just hold on. If we connect to you via brain, is that going to hurt us? Yes. Was that a-
Is there
Yeah,
a
you
safe
can think of
way?
yes.
Is there like a safe
Is
way
it
to
like
take
a-
off the wraps?
Is it like a big hurt?
Do you have a safe word?
And it just,
That's rude.
My safe word is
I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat it?
No.
no.
Is it a big? If it's big pain,
Is it a big
mumble
owie?
once. If it's little pain, go You know what I mean?
Like 1.5.
Okay.
Is there like a safe way to just take your wraps
Is
off?
it just fabric?
Make me a magic.
I feel like it's like some sort of magic infused wrap, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering.
I
if
will
taking
look
it
as
off
well.
will hurt.
12.
I'll
Well,
try,
I mean,
but
I would say you can tell it's magic.
26.
no.
Okay. 26. These are definitely magical. You get the idea that whatever it is designed to be able to move off of the face, but not off the body.
Well, but what material?
It seems to be some sort.
Is it fabric? Is it metal? Is it?
It's not metal. It is fabric of sorts, but it's like
Maybe it's Maybelline.
it's Maybelline. No, it's like very like strong fabric. It's not something they could easily cut through. Like
So-
it is
but it
magically
can be
reinforced.
taken off.
It
Of
can be.
his face.
Yeah, at least of his face, it can be removed. You get the idea. There's probably some sort of.
Yeah, I was
magic
just
vibe.
asking about the metal.
Are you evil?
Remember the mumbles.
Inside check.
Oh. I believe it.
31.
31.
I'm thriving. Okay, one second. I'm sorry. 25. That was a low roll, but I'm thriving.
You get the vibe of, like on paper.
Okay.
I'm also evil on paper, to be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
I don't think I'm
that.
great on paper,
Alright.
I
probably.
can technically do
So
I'm
Why
gonna
not?
do it.
evil on paper.
Here's
Huh?
the thing.
So I get the idea. There is like some sort of magic word or like
What's your magic word?
Can I read it?
What's your safe?
no. So that is how you undo the mask.
Is it on the
He's got to
the
know
mask?
his own magic word. He's heard it.
But how is he gonna tell us?
And his
Cake.
arms are tied, right?
Yeah, they're like fully behind his back.
I'm just gonna start saying words
The
to try and,
past.
The
to
future.
try and
Open sesame.
undo 'em. Yeah, basically. Just start saying words.
Alright, I'm
What?
gonna do it.
Okay, could we just
just
learn
gonna-
where this cloth was, like, originated from? Like, what country?
Make me. Let's do history.
Country of origin?
Is he in like a
one,
is-
two,
19.
one.
For you, that'd be enough. Well, probably Xerotoy, based off the quality and
Is it
strength.
a long word?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
cup
Is it a Zarentoyan?
beer?
Time.
We're doing this the long way.
Mhm,
It's
Time.
Timer.
Memories.
shut up. 1 second.
The present.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay. We're gonna go through this the long way. Okay. You're gonna stop me at the first letter.
Mm.
No.
What do you mean no?
Mm-mm.
No. Stop.
Okay.
A. B.
T. Time.
Yes.
Past. Future. Present.
So it's not common.
Flashback.
As no, he did said time. He
Memories.
said yes.
Well, I don't know time.
It's something with time. I feel like I've said every time related
Time
word.
magic?
Clock.
Yeah.
Ticking. Talking.
Well, guys, what's the god of time?
Well,
Alternate
fuck, I don't know.
remember
Wibble would have
Wiggle
probably
down.
known that.
I
Yeah.
would have known.
You would know. I believe it is. I get my space and time confused because in my brain they might as well be simple.
Thank you.
Thank you for validating
It's-
me.
I think it's a call.
Paul?
A call.
You know, Paul, the
You know,
god of time.
Paul, the god of time. My
Working his
guy.
9 to 5 out here.
Yeah, I worship
So the
Paul.
god of time is a call.
A call?
Mm.
No, because no.
Well,
Do we know what the time, like,
is there a language
elemental
of time?
place is called?
9:30.
12 o'clock. Midnight.
Mm.
Noon.
Mm.
Before. No, further ahead.
Five.
Further ahead.
Number.
10:30.
It's a number.
Mm.
12.
11.
14.
Wait.
Make
Is it,
insight.
is it a number or is it a time? I
Time.
think that was time.
Time.
12:30.
33.
33.
6 o'clock.
What do you get?
21.
Okay, so you guys, 33. You get. He's kind of trying to be like he was close the first time. Like,
9:30 was what I
It's a
said.
number.
9. 9:15.
37.
9:22.
8.
9:25.
9:20.
9:29.
21.
9:28.
23.
oh, just mask comes out at 9:27.
Jesus!
That's
We
a
did
weird
it.
time.
I was,
Nice
go-
job.
I was going to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ugh. As it kind of comes off, you see the face of a devil.
Oh,
Is
cool.
he hot?
Oh.
Hey, I know
Put
a
it back
devil.
on.
Wait,
Hang on,
Devin is a devil, isn't he?
Yeah, in the sword.
Yeah, the racist sword guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's a
Watch, this
fiend,
guy's
I
name is
believe.
Devin.
Hello, I'm Devin.
This is the other half
How's
of
it
his
go-
soul.
how's it going? How's it going? My name's Devin.
Oh, that's lady, thanks for freeing my head. Oh, it's a bird.
Yeah, bird.
I joke.
I don't. I mean it.
I'm working on it. I never know how much of my lab stuff you're gonna do.
Low key. I hurt myself so much this week.
We know.
We got a
Like,
new girl
damn.
at work and I love her. And I'm so happy. I haven't worked with another woman in over a year.
Damn.
So much
That's pretty
testosterone.
nice.
We only have one girl at my shop.
Okay,
well,
so I'm
she's
gonna
one
send
of
this
the dudes.
picture.
And
Keep in
she's
mind,
I'm one of
you
the
can
dudes
only
too,
see
but-
his face, and he does not have the hat.
He doesn't have a
No
hat.
hat.
Well, he had a mask on, so.
Well, no, I want his hat.
Just thought his hat would pop out.
Mm.
Then he kind of down.
Ugh.
He should have kept the hat.
Well, he is currently completely contained.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that worked out. I
Couldn't
was
get it.
guessing entirely.
Good start, honestly.
Howdy.
Hi,
Hello.
my name's Bartleby.
What's your
My name is also Bumblebee, but I'm
Okay.
Bumblebee Prime.
Wait, we probably should. Okay.
Hi, why are you here?
Well,
The simplest answer.
The quickest.
you want the quickest answer? Bad deal.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of us.
That sounds bad.
What was the
right?
deal?
Well, I agreed.
Probably shouldn't have done
True, honestly. You'd think it'd learn being the devil. No, not the devil,
Yeah,
but there you
doesn't
go.
that usually
The
happen?
devil from
The Bible.
Doesn't that usually happen
The
on
Bible.
your side?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
No, basally,
That is one of my favorite quotes. I am the,
The
devil
devil from the
Bible.
Bible.
So.
You didn't let me finish.
I made Bumblebee as a repo robot.
So have you ever
Epic.
Fucking Bartleby Repo. Add it.
okay. Long story short, got it.
The hat stays on. I'm sorry. It just
So
Let me kick you, sorry.
we were working together for a few rituals that he had going. And as part of our deal, in fairness, I was under the impression he was a sea elf, not a time elemental at the time.
Classic mistake.
Well,
It's
that
really
is- the
not.
form he takes is a sea elf. And so I agreed that I would stick around and help for a 20th of his lifespan.
That's unfortunate.
That's
Yeah,
a
that
lot.
sucks.
Yeah,
I didn't find out till after that he was
Yeah.
of course.
But
So-
now he just keeps you wrapped up and locked up.
I'm very good in ritual, and I do have to keep my end of the deal, but it doesn't mean I can't hurt him.
So what I'm hearing is you want to help us kill him,
he can't.
I
help us.
can't kill him.
but you can harm. We can do.
We could
fire
kill
away.
him if it comes to that, which
All right.
still sounded
that's-
more and more like it probably will. This guy seems like an
So
ass.
if he commands me to help him, I do have to.
Oh,
That is problematic.
fuck. We should have killed this man.
Do you know a lot about time elemental boys?
I know a bit about this one.
Can we change who has voice control? Or...
Is it like a remote?
No.
Is there a way to break it?
Is it like setting up Siri or
Would it have to be literally getting
Can
the
we, like,
either
change the
killing or
admin?
getting the contract?
Voice not recognized.
Destroying the contract
yeah.
or killing him.
Do you think he'd have it on him?
No, it'd be in the library.
Cool.
Fuck, it's a big library.
I'm gonna
Did you
go-
sign it
Yeah,
in
you
blood?
said you knew some things about him.
I do. I mean, the things that I've helped him with, and conversation that happened in the meantime.
Did you
Did
sign
you-
it in blood?
Yeah, did you sign it in blood?
It was a devil's deal.
So yeah.
No, it was.
Oh.
Alright.
A devil's deal is typically more binding of the soul.
Question.
Not blood.
How long have you been here?
Like this,
Still
or
trying to
helping
help
him.
Yes.
Okay, like this. Honestly, only about 3 or 4 months, so a bit of a falling out. Helping him about 75 years.
How long ago was that?
Not
No.
Hmm.
Okay, another question. You've been down here for a few months. What comes out of that summoning circle over there?
Something out of the plane, to be sure, but
It's the Kraken.
I would say something astral.
The Quacken. It's a duck.
Something astral, something that I unfortunately do not
But they're dumb
speak the
heads.
language of.
Why is it gone?
It is free to leave as it pleases, from my understanding. Again, they primarily speak Estobian whenever they are speaking to each other. And I
So
do
then,
not.
what does?
Have you ever
Is
heard,
it
like, have you
from-
ever picked up anything?
I mean, words here and there, but mostly it seems that whoever this astral figure is a where do I put this?
Dick.
Yes, but no. He
It's
is.
Timmy.
Damn it.
Let's call it a spy, espionage. I'm assuming that he's fallen into a similar contract to myself and is, when it is cold, must do work for him. That is the impression I got.
But he's not a fighter.
But-
He can very easily be not seen.
So wait, can he leave as he pleases or not?
He can leave as he pleases, but he also must come as called.
So the cage is
You can come now.
For
just for him to get here.
for his protection. They do not like each other. It is, like I said, a contract.
Interesting.
What else is in here?
There is the manacles holding something seemingly invisible.
The squirrel.
Square. The square. There is
A big rabbit,
a big rabbit, just a big rabbit,
and then a mound.
and then a mound of green,
Holes.
black, inky thing with holes.
Okay, what's that?
I want nothing to do with that.
Which one?
Holes.
The rabbit.
The rabbit? Oh, I don't know, but it kind of hulks out sometimes.
Well, that's kind of.
What's
Cool.
that? The mound.
I don't know, and I don't like it. But I know it eats things.
What about the invisible
The invisible.
To
There's
be
just
honest,
nothing there.
no, I believe it technically exists on the ethereal plane. Ethereal, however you want to say it.
It's not true.
I'm cleaning
Ethereal.
Just because I don't know how long it's going to take, can I go sit at the doorway
Ethereal.
and I'm just gonna mentally search for our guy, and if not our guy, then other sentient creatures.
I said you do detect sentience with the invisible figure.
Okay.
Can we talk to it though? Talk to it.
Then let me think real quick.
And if it needs me to take a while to search, that's fine.
I just
Yeah.
want to
I mean,
point
this
out.
will take a while, but I'll go ahead and give you your answer.
Just want to point out that Monty told me it was a stupid idea.
To talk to the squirrel bear? Yes, it was.
But look where we are
But
now.
now he's a friend.
Yeah, and now he's a cool
I
dude.
give him
You know what?
scritches.
We
I
might
don't give a
we
fuck.
might keep him actually now. I don't know about the
Can
rest
Will
we
of
you
us.
have come and talk to this?
Money,
devil?
can we keep him?
Family?
Can we keep him, Money?
I literally look at the devil like.
Money? Money, can
I
we
What's
keep
your
him?
name, pal?
Steven.
I'm Dave. No, okay. No.
Dave
Paul.
Batista.
Babe,
Um,
dude, teeth.
If we make it out of this whole thing alive, sure, we can keep.
Sick.
Nice.
You what up? My name's Babe.
You can call me Babe for short.
Batista?
What's that?
Babe
That's
Batista.
great. We should call him Squirrel Bear.
Bathing in the water.
Babe the Twister.
Babe the cowardly dog.
Okay, I've made the Bottleby
Bathe the
picture
square.
better.
Epic.
He's
My name is Quarez.
Juarez?
Quarez.
Well,
I'm a deals devil.
Can you
Hate
make
that.
more
you suck at
deals?
your job.
Well, this is the first time anything like this has happened, and I've been doing it for quite some time. So, in fairness, he was a very convincing sea elf.
is there? I hate deals.
for a long time, he wouldn't get caught.
I hate deals, and I don't really understand how they work. If
Well,
we were to try and make a deal to override his deal, is that a thing that can happen?
He can't make a deal without his hands.
True.
Whose hands? His
My
hands.
hands. Yes.
He
Where
has to
is his
shake
hands?
on it.
They're restrained back in the
Oh.
bandages that or the wraps. I would have to shake on it, and two, you'd be having to give more than he did.
Which is
A lot.
20% of his life.
Which
No.
would be a lot.
Yes, actually.
Unless we kill him.
Yeah, I think we get one.
20% of his lifespan is what I received as well, which means I am functionally mortal, but that also means I am functionally immortally bound to him.
that's unfortunate.
Well, does come thing.
If we kill him, it ends your contract. Would that then in turn make you possibly owe us? We got you out of eternal servitude, pal.
Oh no.
I am not making a deal.
It's hurting.
I don't know. Devils don't really deal in favors.
Or did
True,
you just
but
say
that is
that
why
if
I'm asking.
He dies, you die. Is that what you
That
said?
depends. What are you wanting in exchange?
I don't know, just
Immortality.
for you to owe us a favor. I didn't really have anything in mind. I'm just thinking about it. Because if we kill him, I assume that's gonna
A
free
favor
you.
to call upon when necessary.
Yeah, I don't really have anything in mind right
A
now.
minor favor.
Not
Minor.
How do you classify
Define a
minor?
minor.
You have a minor can be something like
A minor is
This
a
is
child.
Well,
This
I
is
think that-
eternal servitude we're free
Mine against
from.
rocks.
yes, but on a mission you're already
Okay.
planning on doing anyway.
I mean, we could
I'll cancel the
technically
mission
turn
right now.
Yeah, we
I'm
could
just kidding.
technically
Just
turn
kidding.
around.
So a minor favor would be the granting of a class C or lower magic item. It can be assistance in a fight. It can be a mission that does not involve dealing with a certain class of enemy. It can be keeping an eye on someone you don't like. Things like that. Major favors would be like boons and wishes, and that is where.
Keeping an eye on someone you don't like.
Yes, I just don't want. When most people think of a favor, they think of functionally wishes, and that is where I'm going to require a bit more. You have to understand that's what got me here in the first place. A little cautious. I'll be reading my contracts a bit closer from now on.
Okay, cool. Do we have to shake on that though? Are you gonna
We
make
will,
this
but
a deal?
I am a deal's devil, and I, if nothing else, am a man of my word.
Alright, cool then.
Just watch the words.
I'll try. Well,
Can't
was
really
it?
watch words.
The deal is we kill him.
Does it really
You kill him
Basically.
in exchange a minor favor.
Yeah,
Keep it
that's-
simple.
You
Yeah.
can watch
Like
words
them.
actually, because you have the subtitle glasses.
Do
I can have those.
do come back,
you have
and
it,
we
yeah.
will
I have that on all the time.
we will properly shake on it once I am freed.
I really don't like shaking
It's a simple.
for a deal, but
This is purely a deal, other than freeing me, purely in your favor.
that is true. Got a point. Well, I guess we'll see what happens first. Do you know how to get the rest of the wraps off of you?
He has a wand that he has used in the past.
7. Shit.
What?
I was, the number was the combination first, so I was thinking if I just started shouting numbers again, maybe the raps would fall.
Like 729.
That makes sense.
I do know the wand.
622.
No.
No.
I will say
I
the
was
wand
gonna go full swan.
should be physically
7-Eleven is
present.
next.
It has it cannot be stored magically.
Huh.
So it should be physically present somewhere.
Probably has that on it.
So, do you think he left it in the bathroom or something?
Maybe on
Boy,
his
would
like
that be
bedside
convenient.
table.
What?
I said, boy, would that be convenient.
Yeah, it would. I would.
Well, then
forget
we'd have to
stuff in
find the privy.
bathroom.
Did I answer your question about the sensing people? No. Okay, so you sense 4 other figures, 3 of them in a room together, 1 of them is not.
Okay. 3 of them are together, 1 is not. Okay. And do I can feel vaguely where they are?
Vaguely, yes.
Okay. I've got location on 4 more people in the library.
Oh.
Yeah, and then here, obviously, there's the devil, and then that invisible figure that seemed intelligent.
Also, there is somebody in the invisible mantles. I don't know if we want to worry about it, or if we want to just continue on.
Is there any way to communicate with him, or do
They're
you have to be?
invisible.
You sense them.
I mean, it
Ethereal.
definitely exists. There's definitely a conscious.
Can you connect to the mind
I
then?
can. It might hurt me though.
Oh, that's true.
So I can. It's
No,
just
no.
if we're going into a fight after this. I
Yeah.
I would rather it not come to a fight if we can help it.
I don't know if this means anything, but the time elemental does seem to communicate with telepathically.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
The goal here, I think, if everything works out beautifully peachy, everything's wonderfully fine.
Like they always do.
We take them back with us. If literally any minor inconvenience happens, you kill him.
What defines a minor inconvenience?
He stops time and stabs us all to death.
Yeah. Again,
I
I just
don't
don't
think
see
that's
how we're gonna
fine.
get
That's
him
what
back
the
there.
inconvenience.
I
It's
don't
either
think
we
it's
talk to him
minor.
and somehow.
I've been there, I've done that.
Don't you just hate it when your enemy stops time and stabs you to death, dude?
I mean, I'm
I
gonna be
read
honest. This
twice
guy
last
sounds
week.
like a dick. But if we want to try and talk to him first,
I think.
I just
Dante's
think he's
sitting
a
over by the
dick.
door, just shoving his face full of food.
Yeah. If we can sneak up on him, stealth, not generally speaking my thing, but if I can paralyze him before we get there,
we definitely have
we have
one
a
slight
major
advantage. Yeah.
Because then, if we can stop him from running around without the concept of time,
It's true.
that will give us a chance to at least talk.
I would like to commune with my god for
Okay.
a moment. I just kind of go off into a corner. I see Dante stuffing his face. I'm like, don't mind me. I just.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
And I'm going to ask if this is a smart thing to do.
Which part?
Like, going against this guy.
And this is your, like, ability, like, yay, nay, like, good vibe, bad
No,
vibe?
this is just
Just asking. Okay.
asking. This is not D&D. I don't have communion.
I thought, with Granted, I thought you can you have similar ability.
You
No,
you can
you
answer
do.
a yes or no question once a day.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It's been a while
My
since
yes or
I've
no
done it.
question is, should we continue on to this guy? And then after that, it's just conversation.
Yes.
Should we fight
While she's talking to him, them, I don't know.
him?
I'm gonna talk to Reza.
Okay.
Be like, hey, it's your boy.
What up?
Been a while.
It's your boy.
Are you only
Just wanted to say it's
favorite
going good,
two?
and I may,
Are you only favorite two?
uh,
Are you favorite five?
I may be with you soon. If this doesn't go well.
Because favorite five, you basically get divine intervention. So.
You feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But, like, almost just the sense of, that's not what
No, I'm.
I feel. Yeah.
No, I'm not scared. I'm just saying. May see you soon, big
Saying,
dog.
what's up? What's up?
Just saying, what's up?
OG?
I'm gonna hit up the crib here in a bit.
Yeah. I would like that hat. Who's your
Oh, you're
favorite
four.
hat?
Damn. So
Let's
close
just
to being
find a
able
hat
to
that fits
just
bottle
be like, yeah, divine intervention.
Find a hat for Bottle Beat.
It's not quite as strong as Divine Intervention, but it's pretty good.
It says, please be patient. Gnome stole my brain and replaced it with soup.
Epic.
It's completely accurate.
If it was gazpacho.
Yes.
He'll just say, he is a very powerful enemy. If it can be avoided, it could be smart. But with your group, I have faith you would win.
Would the shackles work?
Go and roll me a magic check.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Epic.
these shackles, they seem to be able to hold between the material and ethereal plane. It could stop from teleporting, but you're not sure if it would stop magic altogether.
It makes them explode.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ones on the invisible person.
No, I meant
happening?
mine.
What do your shackles do?
To
I-
make people
I-
explode.
I forgot about your shackles. I'm gonna need you
What
to
do your
remind me.
shackles do?
The Phoenix Fire Gauntlets.
Oh!
Oh no, that's
No! No!
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Trust me when I say.
Before he
everybody
explodes,
uses
he's gonna
it.
be even more powerful for
Yeah, he'll
a
be,
while.
He'll be real powerful for their, like, 10, 15 minutes, and then he'll explode, but he'll take a whole lot of shit with him.
No.
It will be an even bigger bottomless hole.
Assuming he doesn't go up in that time.
Yeah.
What do you suggest?
What would he suggest?
I'm gonna put these fucking shackles on someone.
They're not shackles, they're gauntlets.
I'll take them.
No.
Again, putting them on someone,
I'll take
not a great idea, but I like the idea. I like
You
it.
like the chutzpah?
Yeah. No, like, if you did it, I, as a DM, would be hype. Me, as Zion, would be scared.
So you're saying this is a gift to you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys rolled it, and I went, that's a reference. That's a reference.
It's a reference. Oh.
I'm gonna put these on someone. Whether it's me, who knows?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put them on.
Bad idea.
Put them on Little. Someone who doesn't have a cap.
So I have
Still
the
gonna
worst
drive
idea.
you
Yeah.
That's true. What if you put the
Still
gauntlets
gonna
on
drive
someone
me
who
mad.
doesn't have cap?
Need to figure this out.
I mean, the problem isn't the cap, the problem is it burns them up.
Make
Do
them
we-
go mad.
What if they're
Do we
earth?
have anyone willing
What if
to
they're
die
Earth?
for your cause, Ben?
Again, levels an entire city.
The gauntlet does also kind of take over their brain.
Yeah, it makes them go mad,
What I'm
and it
saying
get levels an entire
Send
city,
them into the capital.
and level an entire city.
If you want to take out your fucking your
That's
enemy
shockingly
government,
not a bad idea.
That's
and level the entire
fantastic.
That's
city.
why I
Kamikaze
asked if there's
this
anyone.
Just level the capital in one
What
go.
kind
Here
of
is-
magic do your people specialize
Yeah,
in?
who is willing to die for the cause?
Like fire?
I mean, fire's definitely prominent, but
Relax.
the Phoenix Fire would go through it. I think we have a chat.
We do, it's Molly.
Are we legitimately talking about this idea?
I'm serious.
That's genuinely a good idea.
Like I
Out
know
of-
what
like,
this thing does.
Out of game, just take a piece of take it like a Tully's finger.
No,
No, it needs to.
No, no.
Be a sentient being.
She can
We
resonate.
have a,
She can
a
revive me.
talk
Maybe
a
not from this.
long
Oh.
time ago.
This is pretty fucking
Yeah.
slate wiped clean.
Yeah.
We also have other
Can
business
everybody-
to deal with.
Monty,
to
can
grunkle
you
stand this bit?
summon like a zombie?
Yeah, anytime.
See that? But they need to have consciousness.
They need to have consciousness.
Okay.
I can summon water spirits, but I don't think that would be enough.
So, going back to what you're asking, should we be doing this?
No. What would you suggest?
Oh, what would you suggest? Right. So he just goes, I'd love to see you show him the power of the tide.
Do you think I could?
Fuck him up.
Yes.
So, I'm just going to make sure this is clear. Because I'd like to think we're friends. You're saying we could defeat him.
It'd be a challenge, but I believe so.
Okay.
So,
I could put on the gauntlets. Run into your city.
Don't
No.
do that.
Yeah, I'd prefer you not do that.
I mean, when all of this is over.
Listen, not to be American, but if you go into the military and be like, one of you has to die for your country, somebody's gonna fucking do it.
Are we gonna like?
I've already lived over.
Not you, Mom. Shut up.
I don't know how old I
Okay,
am.
in this theoretical plan, are we
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
like?
like about to go do something completely different, so we don't have to discuss it now. It was just a thought that hey, we kind of low key need to take out a whole city. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I really hope we
coincidence.
talk about this more thoroughly then later.
If we can't get innocent civilians out, awesome.
Not to mention.
I would hope so.
Not to mention, I am a celestial being. Being in a celestial plane would not be my end.
We can talk
I go to
about
heaven.
this
Yeah.
really
I'm
bad
saying no.
idea
Like
later.
I know I die.
Okay.
But I'm
I have
going
bad
to be
ideas.
in
This is a
heaven.
bad idea.
See, but I prefer you just not.
Yeah, I
Die.
would love it if you didn't die though.
Oh, you like me.
Don't
We
push
should
it.
do it.
You
check yourself.
Mommy.
Lonnie, I'd be
They
sad if
love
you
me.
were gone.
I could
What
ask
is that,
Erin.
Yeah,
Aaron.
Aaron can do it.
No, can we not talk about this idea at all?
Wow!
Now that's a thought.
I mean,
That's not
Bobby!
a bad idea.
It is.
That's really not.
It's really not a bad idea.
Bobby, do you want to talk to him about it?
not
Let's
right
talk about
now.
this later.
I'm saying when we do you want to do it?
It's really not.
I mean,
a bad
No.
Buddy.
Bottleby would have to leave, like the body.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No, we could just fuck Aaron over. Completely.
that's what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Give Aaron the
I'll
gauntlet.
tell
No,
you
because
fuck him
This is a
over.
fucked idea in
Because-
general.
I genuinely don't think you could convince somebody to do that.
I think I could.
Just be like, hey, put this on.
No. Hey. Your country's in danger.
He's not from this country.
I'm not talking about
Erin
them.
doesn't care.
I'm not talking about Aaron.
Aaron's already signed
Aaron.
his life away.
Aaron
That's
barely
true, he
exists.
has.
Oh,
But not like.
I'm
Aaron
talking about some
literally is my
fucking
body because of
nationalist.
the fact that he's trying not to get arrested actively in some other country.
this might sound fun. The queen.
No.
She's already gonna die though.
Oh,
That
okay,
feels
but I see where he's coming from.
But like,
What are no
if we just go, we like air raid at night. We just go above and then just hey queen,
Nuke
throw.
planes over London, drop the queen.
No, I was more thinking Hiroshima.
She's
not
going in.
Nagasaki.
That's worse.
Drop the mother.
Oops,
The mother
we
of all
dropped-
drops. Mom.
What's that? What do they call it in History of the World? Like extinction ball?
Yeah.
God, that is fucked, but I get it.
Yeah, but like,
I get it.
Not to be.
She's
a,
gonna be
Yeah,
dead
like,
soon
not
anyway.
to be fucked, but like,
not to be the child of multiple dictators, but.
I mean, I'm sure I could be like, hey, I could talk to Robin and be like, hey, so
hey,
this is what's
I
going
feel
on.
float this idea.
Let's
Would
make
you
so
rather
real.
die doing nothing or die
Trying to
fighting
figure
for your
out how
country?
real we
Okay,
are.
out of game, Robin would be the hard one to convince, not the queen.
Yeah.
The queen would probably be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's gonna die.
I mean, we do low-key
yeah, but
just
would
like have
you
him
send
move
your
Gunnar, so.
mom
Okay,
to
yeah.
blow up a
If my
city?
mom was gonna be dead within a year, yeah.
Not even a
Because if it was to save the entire country,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
I definitely would.
And if anyone could keep their mind focused on a task,
It
the
would
queen's
be.
not a
Yeah.
bad option.
Yeah, like
And it's somebody that is the least likely.
we got two
to be
options. We got two
corrupted
options.
by
We can think
outside
about it. We can think
Yeah,
about it.
we'll
We
convene
got
on
the
this
queen
later.
and we got Aaron, and maybe a grunt. So we got three options.
As for the current problem, I know that there is a room with one person in it and a room with 3 people in it. I'm assuming our time guy is by himself. That's an assumption, but if we want to sneak, which I think would probably be our best move, I'm going to assume it's going to be the single one. If I am shit at sneaking, I'm going to say this right now. However, if we can get me in there and I can paralyze him, that gives us time.
Time.
If he's not immune.
To paralysis. I think talking first is better and then killing.
I don't know. That's not usually what I've done.
I know.
This guy seems like a dick.
He
We're on his
is,
property.
but he's also like he does.
We
I
all
could be
trespassing.
wrong, but I think he's not as much the brute force type. He's more the tricky type. So if we can keep him from fuckery, we will have a major advantage.
So he fucked around. We're gonna try and help him find out
Literally, yeah.
by killing him.
Yeah, he did try to kidnap me to take my blood, so there's a whole... And he didn't take Dante's blood by force when he had the chance.
That's a good point.
He paused my brother in time and
To
had
try
him
and
rewind
convince
multiple
him.
times to convince him to give him blood, but didn't forcefully take it. So I don't think that he's a by force kind of guy.
Mommy,
Sure.
you still have that robe?
What?
The one that Weevil had for when you got your wings back.
Yes.
Can I have it?
I'd take it off.
And Bobby will put it on.
So, how long has it been?
Hey, Atali. So
I'm not Italian.
Oh,
I
Atali.
turn back into Atali.
Thank you. You saw our guy briefly, yes?
Yeah, I saw him.
Can you send me a picture of what you saw?
I'll think of him.
Can I see him relatively well? Can I
yeah.
see his coat?
I need to have my shit.
So,
I need to have
sure.
my abilities.
Locate objects.
Okay.
You have your
Do you have that? Do you have?
thoughts?
Okay.
I have an item.
So I would say, I mean, it seems to be pointing up into the left.
To the single
I
one
don't
or to
know.
the three?
To the single one.
I was right. I'm a genius. The single one is our guy.
I'm going to pull out my cards real fast. I'm going to say, take a hold of this one. I'm going to give her the fox card. So she's going to be a little bit more sly.
Hell yeah.
Assuming what I'm assuming is pro on stealth.
How much money?
It's just activating the cards at 3.
Sweet. Sounds good. I like it.
Yeah, I have an item of locate object once a day.
Sweet.
Okay, so I recommend stealth.
My
Go up to
parents
this
be
guy.
like, let's split up, gang.
And the picture is it's a fox on a mountainside, looking up into actually looking down upon the ground, looking at tracks in the moonlight. That's because he's supposed to be sly and clever.
Cute. How long has it been since I got my wings back?
It's been a hot minute. It's been, I want to say,
2 months.
I want to say like,
Which
yeah,
in this world month, so
It's
pretty
a
long.
lot. Okay.
It's still, you've had this kind of
yeah.
buffer. So,
I don't know if I remember everything Cottleby remembers. I kind of was just like, hey, I kind of wanted to do this, and you're just letting me do it. So I don't
yeah,
know.
I mean, and it made sense because Atali is afraid and
Yep.
Bottleby's afraid of nothing.
Yep.
Um,
Except for spiders.
Except for spiders, but even then,
EMPs, well, EMPs, spiders, and then
And nothing.
And nothing else.
In that order.
so, who's taking the lead?
I can take the lead. I'm quite stealthy.
Roll me a d12.
Fuck.
Damn.
You know what? We're just gonna go with the other one. 1.
That is not a d20.
That's not a d20.
He said D12.
Well, you said D12.
So,
Good name,
as you
too.
guys walk out of the containment room, you are back in the alchemy room.
Yeah.
I'll
How did we
head
end up
down.
here?
I will guide.
Yeah.
Are the
so-
potions reset?
Nope.
Ah, that'd be cool.
So you know where they are in space,
Yeah.
but the doors currently seem to be randomized.
Alright. I'll.
Oh.
Oh,
That's why I laughed when you went back into the library.
Yeah.
Because you rolled the library. I'm like, oh, you don't know anything's off. Like,
I'm gonna shut the door.
okay.
Open the door.
Roll a d12.
8.
8. Okay. So, are you just open the door?
Yep. Open the door again.
Okay. You see 3 nerdy little guys.
Shut the door.
Yeah. They seem to be eating in a dining hall.
Shut the door.
They do kind of look up like, huh, as you close the door.
I open the door.
Roll a d12.
Why?
Actually,
opening
I'm gonna
it
do
like
this.
that?
I'm gonna.
what-
Hey, actually, everyone, get in the back. I'm gonna use 3 mana. I'm gonna use my fucking mage hand. My mage hand. It's gonna open the door, so we're all gonna be backed out, and I'm gonna sneak around. Like I'm gonna look around the corner. So,
So-
try and be stealthy.
Yeah.
Get
Roll a
around the
d12.
corner, catch me in your mouse.
Well, you're not gonna believe this. 8.
So you open the door. They're like, what? You close the door. You open the door, and they're like, yes.
Shut the door again.
Worried about those guys? 8 again.
Yeah.
Can I open the door?
3.
3. You see, this looks like a training room. So there's like areas. There's like suits of armor that seem to be like test dummies. And you see like a couple of books. You see some like weapons and stuff put up against the wall, just like a training room.
Anybody in there?
No.
There's chats. Ignore them. You had a scammer, and
Oh, gotcha.
Damn.
I was typing ban as Zata was banning them.
Yeah.
Get banned.
Get double banned, nerd.
Nerd.
I'm going to go over to Mani, seeing as she's helped me out. I'm going to say, here, I'll hand you this card. And it's the monkey. And it is card, monkey hanging from the tree, but also leaning down, grabbing hands with another one, pulling him up, because monkeys strong together.
Apes together, strong.
And it is for the adaptability portion of this, trying to help with your emotions to keep them down. Okay. So I will try that. I thought I'd try my best to help. Thank you. I do. I think this is helping, but it's still bad.
Are any of those weapons worth looking at, or are they just
I mean,
standard?
these seem to be more like training weapons. Like they're functional weapons, but
Yeah.
these ones don't seem to be particularly strong in any way.
Yeah.
Just like the things that you'd buy, like a
Like
blacksmith.
basic
Or things I can
weapons.
make.
Yeah, things you could make.
Okay. Next.
We don't want that shoot.
Alright. Would you like to give it a roll?
Yeah,
Alright. I mean, open.
yeah. I'll open the door. 5.
5.
It's been low on the D12.
We
I
just
think
need
that's
a
pretty
12.
middling.
Honestly, I think he's in room 10.
So you see, you open it up and you see a hall. Like I say, hall, about 40 foot long, only about 15 foot wide, and you see a bunch of arcane symbols on the floor.
Nope.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Nope. Shut the door.
Why'd you shut it?
That,
Why did
that
you
looks
guys
like
touch
traps.
Yeah,
That looks like traps,
probably.
probably.
Oop, wouldn't want to go with that.
them? But they were just little symbols.
Well, it's definitely something. I don't know though.
Okay, I'm opening the
Open
door.
again.
3.
Damn it!
You open up to the spell testing room again, the practice room again.
I'll open the next one.
Okay.
10.
10. Okay.
He's there.
This is my.
If he's
paralyzed-
there, I'm.
paralyzed guy.
You open it up to see a nice master bedroom.
Is he in there?
Is he in the
He's
bedroom? He's
I'm
in the
gonna go in
bathroom.
there and I'm gonna try and find that
Oh,
wand.
Can I jump on his
Okay.
bed?
Make a detection check.
Fair
You can go jump on his bed.
Sweet.
Can I look in his bedside table? There's those juicy stuff in there.
Yeah, go look. Roll detection.
Yeah.
Is someone staying at the door so you guys don't get separated?
Yeah, I'll stay at the door, I guess. Look for the deal with the.
That's in the library.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for the
Looking
wand.
for the
That's
wand, yeah.
GMO 20.
GMO 20?
Natural 20.
Hell
Natural
yeah.
20.
And
You're
all
bouncing on
these
the bed.
bouncing on the
Yeah.
bed.
I knew there's a third thing, but
Yeah.
that doesn't require rolling.
Roll for
bounce.
performance.
Actually, roll for jump.
Acrobatics?
Roll for
Roll jump. There's a jump skill.
There's a jump skill.
Watch your
Bumblebee's
body.
head goes through the ceiling.
Un momento. por
Um,
favor.
So, you're kind of looking around.
I instantly go under the bed,
Well,
trying
we
to
got
find
a
it.
17 for
And
jump.
then I check the,
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're jumping real good.
and then I check the drawers.
So, you're going to the bedside tables.
Yeah.
As you're looking around, you kind of go under the bed. You see some.
Pushing on like floorboards, trying
Yeah.
to find.
You don't find anything like that. You go over to the dresser, you look through. His clothes are like pristinely organized, like color coded.
Just absolutely fuck it up.
I do. I start
Yeah.
doing
It
that.
is color coded and things
Chaos.
the same color. They go by
Anarchy.
length, and then it.
he starches his undies.
Anarchy.
I take every single one of them.
I hate that I color code my clothes.
No, it's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Not for everyone.
But
Not like
starching your
that.
undies
Yes.
is not a
That
good
I do
don't
not.
like
I never said
This
it.
My
guy's a
closet is
psychopath.
chaos.
I
don't every single one.
Organize shit.
The
Yeah, I
thing
just throw
is
everything.
You do
I want to
find
know
a
that I can
wand.
find exactly what
Oh.
I'm looking for in the dark.
The
Yeah.
thing is, I own
Hmm?
more black than anything else.
Yes.
And so my entire closet would
Wand.
be like black.
Epic.
In his
Well,
undies.
you also go based off.
You should
Like,
watch
I
that
do
first.
separate based by
And, like,
short sleeve.
Off the prison wall a couple
dresses
times.
and not dresses. And
So you do find a wand.
I separate my
Where did I
lines.
find it?
And
In
what's
his
the
clothes?
crop top?
It was in as you're going through. It was like tucked off to the side of one of his drawers.
In his undies.
I
Always hiding in the privates.
That is
Could
right.
you identify this, please?
Sure.
So as you identify it, this seems to be a wand of translation.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Thought it was one.
It does. If you cast it on yourself or someone else once a day, they can read any language.
That's kind of cool though.
That's nifty. Do you think
I don't know
if
what it
you
does.
use
So you know that. You're looking through
Unfortunately,
the
it
bedside
makes
table.
it to where the bottom could read.
Yeah.
I will say.
There's a vibrator.
In the, he is often not here alone.
Oh. Ooh, a consort.
Condom.
Oh my god. Is he safe? Does he practice safe sex?
Yes, he does.
There's condoms and dental there.
Oh my god.
But
Does he have
then-
like a personal bathroom to the side where there's like tampons for whoever
Like a
has
little
come up?
basket.
Yeah, it's like a little
Yeah.
basket. You know, it's this woman's corner.
But then as you're going
Is it
through,
little wipes?
Yeah, it's a little way.
you do also find a small box with a series of like
Tampons.
messaging stones.
He's got girls on speed.
Yo,
You
he
guys
a
are
slut.
hoes.
What a man whore.
Yeah,
What if
jealous.
I just take all of them?
Do it.
Fuck it.
Do it.
Why not?
I'll
take
think
them.
we should.
I'll come up and be like, yeah,
Can we
yeah, we'll
prank
grab
call
them.
people with them?
How many are there?
Yeah.
I could prank
there
call
is
so many people.
there is 6 sending stones in this box.
I think we should take them.
I'll
Take 'em.
3 and 3.
Sure.
All right, I'll take 3. And I'll write
Well,
3.
no,
I,
2, 2, and
2,
2.
2, and 2.
I want to prank call someone.
All right. Well, you were jumping on the bed, so I didn't know if you wanted. The
I was
stones.
listening.
All right. So I'll write down in my equipment 2 sending stones.
And then you just find lots of like, you know, like self-care items, just like nothing that would be out of place for someone who's on the
Oh my
welfare
gosh,
side.
he has like 7 different moisturizers. What the fuck?
He's got a 12-step skin.
Why does
Oh
time
my
need to be
God.
moisturized?
Have you seen like? Have you seen him? Have you? You would.
Yeah.
It's Korean skincare. You wouldn't.
2.
It's like that guy who's like, I've reversed my aging through my skincare and
The guy that
vitamins.
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
blink.
Yes.
You mean what Wibble made a spell to do?
No, I'm talking about the real life guy.
Oh.
The guy that's like,
Hello. I'm actually 30.
Yeah.
And I know I look 13, but it's because I never smile because
it ages you. And I'm like, you scare me, actually.
You're a psychopath.
And he has like strict vitamins and things he takes and like
I
this
only go
crazy.
outside
What kind of
if I'm
life are
wearing
you living then?
UV protective clothing.
And I'm like, your life must suck.
Yeah, that
You
sounds
live
like
on-
ass, bro. The
He
fuck?
gets blood tests regularly to make sure everything's okay, and has his son do it too.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What the
I'm
fuck?
scared of people, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's weird.
Great, let's leave.
Alright. Shut the door.
Cool.
But he's not that excessive.
Oh, still in
but
there.
he is very like.
Takes care of
Is
himself.
there anything else that we find?
Um,
Anything else
nothing
of note?
really of note here. There's the wand, and then there is those sending stones.
Okay.
Those are the big things.
I'm gonna open the door. 10 again.
10 again. Okay.
This time it opens up to the master bath.
I'm gonna try again.
Move one door over.
11!
This is a different one. This is a different one.
Here you see a hallway with 4 rooms.
Guest chambers.
Yeah.
Correct. I'm
For
gonna
the
get
4
going
ladies.
ahead.
Huh?
Guest chambers.
Oh, guest chambers.
Can
I'm the
I-
guest.
Yeah, I thought you said gas chambers, so, and you went, and I was like, what do you mean, Like, what?
I would like to bounce on all the beds.
I'm gonna go if
These
there,
beds are a little less bouncy.
if there are toilets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upper deck.
How much
fuck?
shit do you have?
Fun fact: I can make it.
If you don't get back through this door, I'm leaving your ass.
I'll say the guest rooms don't really have anything of note. 3 of them seem to be
I just wanted to
in
mess
use.
up the
One of them
beds
seems to be
while
not
I
in
was
use.
alone.
How do you mean you?
Meaning like people seem to be staying there.
How do we
He's all
tell
confident.
that?
They have like clothes in there. They have like some bags laid out.
The 3 people.
Yes, the 3 people that we
Any like identifications?
I'll say if you kind of dig through, one of them seems to be a student at a college over in Marshwan.
Okay.
Which is actually the same college that Will now teaches at.
That's what I thought.
One of them is a student at that college. Another one does seem to have like books and seems. I'll say all 3 of them seem to actively study magic. That seems to be why they're probably here. One of them seems to be the college from Marshwan. The other 2 just seem to be travelers.
Where are we? right now? Are we just like in a hallway opening up this door and closing it, opening and closing
We're
it?
just at one of the doors.
I mean, from my understanding, you guys were doing it from.
the library.
No, you guys didn't make it back to the library.
Yeah, we
you guys
didn't
were
make
doing
I
it
thought we
from
did.
I think you're technically doing it from the creature room.
Yeah, I thought. Okay,
Oh,
I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
because there's a chance that they open up the door and come into this room.
It's
I could-
true.
Maybe not because technically we're still using this
If
room
the door's
and like.
active, is it?
Can you not use
open it?
No, I
And so maybe that's the reason why we can't go to him right now because that
He
door's
keeps
active.
trying to open the door,
Yeah,
and he's missing.
yeah. And so
Well,
he's like, "What? I don't want to go to
There's
this
one
room."
way to find out. Close the door, and we'll just wait a minute.
Yeah, honestly, let's just get set up. They know we're here.
I'll say you've sent your mind out. You do see he go into another room.
Oh, he's down there.
God, fuck. What about the three guys?
Does he come
Where
into
they
this
at?
room?
Are they still in their same room?
Oh, they said
Yeah,
that-
but-
Where's Mo? Mo?
No, I don't
I
know.
rolled for the next room.
Okay.
They're playing D&D in there.
No, they were eating.
They're playing Arca's Call in there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Hit new game.
Represent. Sponsored. Wait,
Hits
what?
the shelves
Wait.
next year.
We don't have any money.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor.
With what money?
Arca's called the hit new TTRPG. Hits the books next week.
Next week. Oh, I have a lot of
You
work
better
to
get
do.
to it.
I do need
24
to.
hours. You have 24
Honestly,
hours.
though,
I do need to.
Yeah.
procrastination is how we work.
If procrastination was a skill, I would have expertise.
I should say
Um,
that I
You'd be
often,
maxed out in that skill tree.
I often have dreams that I was asked to be a guest on Critical Role,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like, oh god, I have to prepare. What am I gonna wear? And I like freak out, and then I get there, and everybody's super chill, but I feel like I'm the worst player at the table, and I'm like, oh god, I'm ruining Critical Role.
Yeah.
So, he does seem to move rooms though.
Okay.
What about the three guys though?
There's
The three guys, they're still eating.
Oh god, they're
I
just
rolled.
chills.
I rolled
That's
for the next
three
room.
dudes, yeah.
Okay, what'd you roll?
A 12.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Still missing a
Is
couple.
that the room he was in?
No, that's the room he just went to.
Hey! We found his ass. We're ready.
Hoppa!
As you open up the door,
I'll have cards ready.
as you guys walk in, he does just you kind of open the door, peek through, and you see him walking into a room with like a bunch of chests on the wall.
Now kiss.
Like
Me and
Minecraft storage room.
Minecraft.
Yeah, basically Minecraft storage room. Like they're floating.
It's my
Like
paralyzed skill because
Oh.
of the pawns.
Yeah, paralyze him.
so. Wait,
I
what do you do?
forgot about that.
Paralyze his ass.
Okay.
Now kiss.
Now kiss.
And if that doesn't work,
Which one are you doing? Are you doing vitality or are you doing willpower?
Vitality.
Okay.
So you named it?
Yeah. Well, it's pawn
Now
kiss.
kiss. Okay.
kiss.
No, it's when the two pawns go together and they can't eat.
Now kiss.
30?
Damn. Fuck. 29.
Okay.
Damn it!
You're
Free
close.
mana.
Okay.
Epic. Come on.
24.
He's paralyzed!
Okay,
So
go,
what are we doing
As
now?
he hears the door open, like turns to look and just
How long is he paralyzed?
freezes.
How long is he paralyzed for?
Uh,
I don't remember.
so you have your cost, and then it's a one maintain cost
Mhm.
to keep it up.
I'm
And also,
going to,
what are we doing now that he's paralyzed?
He's just kind of looking back.
I'm going to quickly run up to him, and I'm going to run up with a card. I'm going to run up to place the tree card on him,
Okay.
and I'm going to put 20 mana into this.
Okay.
Wow.
It's
okay.
growth.
Okay.
I want to just
Oh.
have plants grow up from underneath and entrap him. And because I have held as well, and so I'll put 20 mana into this.
mouth.
Okay.
Not leave his mouth open.
So that if he becomes unparalyzed, he still can't move.
he can't.
Yes.
He can't move his arms.
Well, and even if he stops time, he can't go anywhere.
Hopefully, but
Zion's
I'll do
probably
that.
got some stupid bullshit spell.
So yeah, you go up.
Oh, he did the thing. Shit.
Well, in that case, you
Shit.
could probably. Well,
He did the.
never mind.
I
got
also
something.
have earth magic, so if I can assist Italia.
Yeah. I mean, he's paralyzed. You do it.
yeah.
Like.
So what now?
So here's the thing: I can drop it, and we can have a conversation, or we can kill him now.
He's
we
right
just,
there.
like-
He can listen to you.
Yeah, that's good.
I
Should we
think
like put it to a vote?
I
or
think
something?
a conversation would be a good
To
idea.
him.
Mm.
Right.
Like,
Could try.
you should have led with
I
that
wanna
outside of the room.
Well, I've been asking since we got here if we're planning on killing him or not, and there hasn't been a definitive
Look,
answer.
I know this is filthy rich coming from you,
It's cer-
but we shouldn't go for killing first.
Great.
Your group confuses me. Dante.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
We're confused.
Do you want to eat him?
Oh,
It crossed my mind.
Well, that's an easy way to get rid of him.
I'm
He's
joking. I
literally
don't eat people. I
paralyzed.
don't eat
That's an
people.
easy
It
way.
was a joke. I don't eat people.
What if they're woke?
Insight check.
What if they're made of time? They're time people.
I'm thriving. Okay, 31.
I think probably. Yeah.
He says that like.
Are we talking to him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I
Keeping
would
my gun on
recommend
him.
having weapons ready just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Before I
Mom was
drop this
already ready.
paralysis.
I don't think it matters.
2 cards.
My
Well,
gun is
be
ready.
prepped for something, just in
Assume.
case he pulls some bullshit.
And I'll go ahead and tell him. We want to speak to you, not fight you.
For
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Ready?
now.
Yeah.
I'm fucking ready as we
Good?
will be, I guess.
Yeah.
Ready.
I drop paralysis.
Well, welcome to my humble abode.
It's a very lovely place.
It's
Slightly
a very
fucked,
fun
but
place.
it's pretty
I'm sorry
alright.
I drank your sheep potion.
I felt as though I was invited somehow.
I also must warn you, you now have autism.
You do, I'm sorry about
I
that.
think he already did.
All right.
You know, you were probably going to bring me here anyway, so you're welcome.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
I need blood from the line of Neon. I feel like you've put that part together already.
What? Why?
Yeah, for what?
A ritual that I'm performing.
For what?
Jesus, just fucking spit it out, pal.
Before we do all this, why are you after me in the first place?
Oh, you're being arrested for treason.
Possibly. We would like to know your story because
Okay, I truly hate to ask, but you will have to be more specific.
Really fast. Really fast. I'm also going to go ahead and search through my cards real fast. Grab the jellyfish card.
Make him jelly.
And place it on the earthen tree that I've grown up, and on it will place it. I'll put 10 mana into this, just because I'm a little. And it's for time limit,
Okay.
to where he's basically stuck in just one spot in time. It's where he can't try and fuck with time. That's what I want. I want in a radius around us to where time cannot move. Where this hourglass is stuck in
Time
this
cannot
one.
be manipulated.
Time cannot be manipulated. That's because I have in my radius stuff.
Nullifying
Yeah.
anything.
How
this
much mana are you
motherfucker
putting
could
in?
I
do.
put 10 in.
Okay.
I'll put 20 in. Yeah. I'll put 20 in.
Okay.
From what we've gathered,
Already
you've
have
kind of
to.
just caused problems all over the world.
You're all one to talk.
Yeah, he has a
That's
point.
good point.
On
Oh.
just
And I've had way more time.
You have kind of actively tried to kill many royals and people of certain bloodlines.
No, he's not tried. He succeeded.
Succeeded.
You're about to start a war, aren't you?
So
Why
yeah,
do you
Correct.
know that?
Yeah, that's a
How
good
do you know that?
question.
I was reading your minds the second you came in.
Yeah, fair enough.
What did
Anyway,
mine
insight
say?
check.
Go ahead.
What did
no,
mine
he's telling the
say?
truth.
Not so thriving. I'm back, baby.
I'm a support class. I'm a support class.
He's hard to read.
What did my brain say?
Hmm?
What did my brain say when we walked in?
Well, it was really focused on being quiet, and then music, and then a sheep.
I'm
You
curious
already got
what
an idea.
Bottleby's mind said about the jumping.
He's not wrong though.
What?
The jumping.
Oh yeah, I jumped on your bed.
It's something along the lines of we, but
I was just curious if I was correct.
and also unnecessary. Closet, really?
So here's the thing: if you just read our minds, you already know why we're here.
Yes, but I want to hear what you would. I wanted to hear what you would say.
I wouldn't mean we're
honestly-
truthful, realistically.
Right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So then you know we're kind of up in the air right now about killing you.
Yeah.
Yes, I did get that.
Yeah.
Though I
So-
did not. I thought I had more time.
Ironic.
Yeah.
Just like your devil friend.
Thought about slowing it down. Thought it'd be fine. Was wrong.
You're welcome.
How? What words? Design, brain, funk, failing, error. No, sorry.
Okay.
What do you think of Juarez? Tricky little fellow.
As the demon guy?
Oh,
He seems eyed for a devil.
He's a devil.
He's like
I
I.
expected his name to be different. Also, he seems like he needs a hat.
He did have a hat. It is weird
Yeah,
about
why'd
it for
you
some
take
reason.
it off?
The wraps.
You can do the bandages
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
hat.
Kinda fucked up
Hat.
doing that.
Like, he needs it.
Who's the invisible guy or girl?
How do I put this? My heir?
I hate
'Cause
that.
they're-
I'm gonna question that.
So-
I guess. I don't know. I don't know
Like,
if I
air
want
as
to know.
in like a child, or air as in
Why
the
are they
air you
caged up
breathe?
then?
Not my child, but adjacent.
I think HEIR.
Why are they
That's what
in
I was
chains?
questioning,
And
even
also-
though I
Because
don't
they
know the
died,
spelling.
and I'm trying to stop their spirit from moving to the next
It's
life.
fine.
Until I
That's
can bring it
fair.
back.
Is that the gauntlets?
How long ago?
Oh.
About it was 70 years ago now.
I hate to be the voice of reason here, but do you want to come with us and face your day in court, or would you rather die now?
What's your purpose?
Basically the options.
That's a solid question.
It's a complicated question. Because
Pass the butter.
my
I would love the complicated answer.
Yes.
the purpose I was given at creation is not the purpose I've sought.
That's stupid.
No, that gives him
No.
immortality. Continue. If he never solves the problem, he never dies.
But you're never fulfilled.
True, but
Yeah.
you know you can find fulfillment other ways.
There's a certain
that why you have all
So
the
while you
messaging
have a bunch
stones.
of hoes,
Yeah.
Is that
Yes,
your
you
fulfillment?
are
a man
hoes.
whore.
Oh yeah, which
Oh my gosh.
They are definitely your hoes.
Also, your skincare routine, fantastic.
I do.
One
try
of these
to be
has to
more.
go
You're a
to
psychopath.
one of your partners.
One of them does go to one of my partners.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew
One of
Man
your partners.
whore.
All right, let's
Man whore.
My current partner. Keep in mind, I outlive most everyone.
Yes.
Man whore.
But the rest of them go to mostly business associates.
Oh well, that's less interesting.
yeah, but
your
that
business-
means that we have a roulette for whoever he's dating.
Your purpose.
My purpose originally was to. 1 second. I'm blanking on the name. I'm trying to say.
Purpose originally was to fuck bitches, get money.
That's what it seems like.
Well, that's why I'm on the wrong side.
I do love the orchestral music in the background. It's just a very intense.
Also, just want to point out, Atali coming in clutch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
feel
I
bad.
literally was looking at my status sheet. I was like, I have to be here. This sucks. Tali doesn't want to be here at all.
Wallaby actively does not care where he's at as long as
Ever.
we're friends.
But because I also have time magic, so that's the other reason why I was like, I want to make sure I'm there. Because I'm like, I can technically rewind time, so if he fucks with time, I can just no.
You wouldn't know.
Actually,
Yeah, it's true. You wouldn't know.
I was able to know last time whenever he used time magic.
I mean, you would know after the fact, but you wouldn't know if he reversed.
Yeah, that's true. I could
Reverse,
just
reverse.
yeah.
You would know it happened, but you wouldn't know what he did.
Yeah. and I would know it happened. I'm like, all right, guys, he fucked with it.
So, sorry.
No, you're good.
I had to find what I was looking for.
But we also know how to fix memories and clean them.
So my original purpose was to bring down a powerful warlord named Dregden.
Does that name sound familiar?
I don't believe it would sound familiar to any of
Well, did you?
you. No.
If he did, he wouldn't be here.
Is he still alive then?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but because...
Wouldn't you die?
Huh?
Wouldn't you die?
No, because his effect on the world maintained. Technically, if I wanted to go on naturally now, I would have to undo what he did.
What did he do?
But he has a bit of an empire.
What empire?
Well,
The Solomon Empire.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Was he was he like grandfather Glass?
no. This takes place in Corteza and Spellturn primarily. These are both places you have never heard of.
Yeah.
What?
Where's that?
Yeah, sure, man.
Cosmos.
Oh.
Wait, so is that with Tim?
Timmy.
Tim?
Timmy.
I forgot his full name.
We don't need to tell him.
Stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Barnaby's
Okay.
brain turns off.
It's like, wow.
Don't think about it.
Your
Yeah.
TV staff.
All you hear is just.
So what exactly are you doing now?
What's your purpose now? Yeah.
The purpose I have sought is primarily to find the limits of what Arca is capable of.
Why did you decide to poison the lineage of what's the country?
I say the country name.
Nautilus.
Yeah, not a
Why
Ross.
did you decide to poison the royalty of Nautilus?
Well, that wasn't the original intention.
What
The
was
original intention was?
intention?
The original intention was simply to find out where the limit was. But then that limit sickened them.
God, everyone's
And you
so
didn't-
obsessed with limits.
You didn't
Right.
think to remove it? You decided
True.
to install it into their throne and into their safe room and
Just
into
said,
their
like, fuck
room?
it. Guess they'll die. That's basically what he said.
I can't wait to hear you talk yourself out of that.
Oh, I won't. You're right, that was a horrible thing for me to do. I can acknowledge that. But by the time that my research was complete, it was a holy artifact.
You couldn't tell him.
I'll
You
be
left
honest.
this-
like a
I'll be honest.
bad
We
hook.
got that shit out of there in less than 30 minutes.
You
I know
should
what-
have tried to do that with the original family.
Literally, in the time that it took me to get us into fucking town legally, they got rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We.
quite literally.
Weird amount of paperwork.
I really
It's
think.
insane.
I really think you could have just been like, "Hey,
How about we
you're
boost
getting
this-
sick. I think this might be a problem."
I think he just didn't care.
Well, that's the thing. It's not really about that because he says like, "Oh, you couldn't get it removed with the original." You put it under the throne.
I did not do that.
I think he just gave the skull, and then the guy in the other countries, he's the one who put him underneath the.
The family treated it as royalty, the old family.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
treated it as holy.
the guy.
So the other guy, the guy that's over in Helios Call, he's the one.
Yes, but the bird came from him.
Yes, the sculptor. Yes.
It's the same bird.
Yeah, correct. So yes,
The whole thing came from him.
you guys
Still
put
his
together.
fault.
Yeah, it is his fault, 100% out of game. What I'm saying, he put it in the throne because in his books he called it a protective ward, and so he was trying to put a protective ward on the throne. That's what the other guy was thinking.
Oh.
instead fucking
You guys put that
killed
together.
them.
You guys found that out a few sessions ago.
Probably did. Don't
Yeah.
remember it.
And
I
instead
went-
of
I
fucking
said that.
Yeah,
killed
you guys put that together because in the books he called it a protective ward, and so whenever he put it in the throne, you guys
Yeah.
were like,
Yep, I
"Oh, he was
remember
probably
that.
just putting a ward."
I
on it."
remember that. Yep. Not bad.
Now the safe room.
Yeah.
So
we
you
actually
guys don't know anything about
Yeah. So actually, we don't have to go talk to that other guy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
that. Honestly,
Yeah.
and again, I'm not here trying to convince you that I'm a stand-up fellow because we all know I'm not.
Or any of us.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I'm pretty great.
I stand up every day.
True.
But if I'm going to be completely honest, I was, by the time it came about and I realized it was hurting them, I was already falling out of public favor, and I was embarrassed. That is not a good reason, I can acknowledge that, but I was embarrassed by the fact of my miscalculation.
What are in all these chests?
My stuff.
Alright. Anything cool?
Plenty.
Alright. Anything I could have?
Not really making a great selling point right now.
Well, the thing is, you can also just be killed and we'll dig through them anyway.
You also say that a lot, and I
banking
still
on
don't
that,
want to kill
honestly.
him.
I just
Sounds
think
like-
you've committed enough atrocities. At
Yeah,
this
he
point.
kind of seems like a piece of shit.
Yeah, whenever you say you've committed treason and war crimes and he goes, which one? That's kind of not great.
What's the ritual with the
Treason?
Iman blood?
Yours is for a good reason.
Who says mine wasn't? I'll take the. I'll take.
I was embarrassed.
No, that I was
And
gonna
you-
say that one's not a great exception. But
Yeah, boys.
That one,
time
I mean,
lie.
that
Alright.
one, no, I would admit that.
He's
one.
like, that one? My bad.
No, I was. Here's the thing. I
So
was,
what's the ratio of good to bad then, huh?
Well, many of the war crimes I committed was to help win the war for the current kingdom.
But were they good or bad?
I don't think a crime is in the word. None of them good.
So here's the thing.
This is good.
Your current thing is
Yes.
hunting down descendants of.
I just
What do
need
you
to buy
mean?
blood.
Why?
Huh? Sorry, the conversation keeps shifting away. Let's focus on that.
Autism.
So,
That is my fault.
I did
do
warn you.
apologize.
um,
It is a weird power that I possess, but it is
like
a
an
strong
aura.
one.
it is a ritual of
See me one of those.
functionally anti-divination.
If we get him back in.
Um, functionally, I want to be
But-
invisible to higher beings.
Why?
Why?
Because
Why?
nothing is designed to be immortal. Things come from those that last too long. And I'm trying to avoid that fate.
Why?
Because I don't want to die.
But
Yeah,
why?
that's fair.
We could be here for hours.
I just want a more definitive answer. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
anybody
you
necessarily
Technically, we
wants
have
to
We
die.
can technically ask those answers.
But what are you
on the
gonna
boat.
do with all that fucking time?
To learn, research,
What
study,
happens?
explore. Do you know how much world there is?
It's
It's
a
a
lot.
fucking big world.
There's so many war crimes to commit.
Look, like a couple times.
What
Couple
happened
times
in
is
the
more
cosmos?
than enough.
The impact. What was it?
What?
What was the impact?
The impact, well, I mean, going back on his name real quick. Dregden. He basically just, there is a place up there called Spellturn. It is also known as the Spellturn Casino.
There's a casino. in
There's a
space.
casino? What?
Yes.
That sounds kind of cool.
Do we know about this?
Someone
Yeah,
mentioned
we've
it,
heard about this, yeah.
The bartender lady told you about it
Yeah.
briefly.
That's kind of
That's where she was forced to serve. It's called Spellturn. Spellturn Casino is his primary force of functioning, but he does also have connections in the Corteza Nebula. Those are his
Cortez Nebula?
Corteza, yes, nebula. It's not an actual nebula; it is just the base of this foundation.
I hear there was a guy named Bourbon robbed him.
No, no.
He was also traveling around with a space elemental, I think.
Um,
Smoke and mirror. What about those names?
But no. Basically, the thing that diverted the timeline was that Dresden won a fight against. His name was like Alexander Brentsmoke. Brentsmoke is the one who runs the Cortez Nebula. His ancestor is still the Fate that runs the nebula, but basically Dresden successfully beat out the original Brentsmoke in a fight, claiming that territory, and since it spread. My timeline wasn't much better. Brinsmoke would have done the exact same thing and just would have been a different figurehead. So, why not live forever? Impact barely changes. I could disassemble what he did and choose to die and let some other warlord take it over, but at the end...
You want to be the warlord.
No, I'm down here.
He can't be the warlord.
Then someone else would take his place. But two, don't get me wrong, the cosmos is fascinating, and I did do some time up there researching and learning, but the people that desire that the places that are up there, they're wealthy, they're obnoxious, and they think they own the world. I prefer it down here. Don't get me wrong, I understand that I am wealthy and that I do share similarities to them. I will not argue. However, I prefer a more grounded take. I like to take on students. I like to learn, explore. Mostly learn. I have a thirst for knowledge.
Will your students be okay without you? Will your students be okay without you?
I mean, I imagine so. They have ways home.
Good. Alright.
Have you ever thought about therapy?
Hey, Kendra.
Yeah.
Come over here. Hey, Carmilla,
Yep.
could you like pop them up out of the stone? And you would just carry.
Am I carrying the whole tree?
I mean, it's,
I'm a cat. I'm asking.
I can also do something to make you stronger. If that,
Yeah, I can use earth magic
Yeah.
too.
just like pop it out.
Bring the roots up.
Yeah, bring the roots up a little bit. And I'll
Because Carmel's
use
sick
ox.
like that.
I'll use ox. I'll only pump 3 mana into this. And I'll make Kendra stronger. Because the ox card is strength. So yeah.
He seems to be very nonchalant about all of this. He's just kind of like,
We can have this conversation above ground.
I'm being very nonchalant about it.
I couldn't do this in real life because, like, I get it. Like, yeah, you suck, but, like, you didn't mean to.
yeah, like it's
Not exactly doing
don't get
anything
me wrong.
to stop it either, though.
He is not a good person.
He is a
by
piece
any
of
means.
shit.
Like
He is
everybody
a straight
else,
piece of
we
shit.
don't.
But exactly, like everyone else you know.
Everybody we've ever had dealings
We literally
with.
have deals with the tirade blades, dog.
Yeah, like,
Above ground.
yeah.
Can
above
someone get
ground.
what they deserve?
This robe is great and everything, but above bloody ground. Please.
I can one of you verify magic items?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second.
Tell me where.
Vernus Eldora. As you see a chest open up.
That's nifty.
And there's some cuffs. You can testify they're anti-magic. Don't carry me in a tree, please.
I mean, honestly,
not?
yeah,
It's
put them in
fun.
the cuffs.
Can I keep these when we're done?
I have a few, sure.
Can I have your watch when you are dead?
just make
Can I have your watch on
I
you
want
are
your
dead?
legs.
I don't want to use you like
Wait.
What the fuck?
I said you're married, and you dap me up.
Hell yeah,
For a
brother.
moment, I just.
Yeah, you pull them out. You cast Identify, I assume.
Mhm.
They are, in fact, cuffs that prevent casting while they...
What did the devil do? As I'm like hooking him into him.
I'll like slowly get rid of it to where his one hand is on open first.
Oh, he is the indirect cause of my heir's death, and so this is my sense of revenge.
Ah.
Yes.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
Also-
kind of piece those two together because he's been working for you for 75 years and your heir died like 70 years ago. So I was
Oh,
like,
that's a good point.
yeah.
So, the wrapping is the punishment.
Oh,
Yes, I
Figured
used him
that
until
out.
his use was done, and then I wrapped him up. It was during his time working for me.
You should probably wrap it up before you use it.
Oh, he's got plenty of them.
Forgot we saw this.
at least you're sitting.
No. While he was working with me, yeah, my intention was to simply have him do the work and then free him, but I needed him for as long as I needed him. And then he did a deal. I don't want to say maliciously, but pretty maliciously. That led to my air's death.
A devil made a shitty deal.
To be
Oh,
fair,
deals,
devil
crazy.
the deal that you made with him, he was not aware that he was to be freed, so your deal seemed malicious to him.
Oh, and by the time that
We're doing this he said, she said shit.
They're all bad.
you guys are walking and talking.
Yeah, we're
and he
still
just goes. I mean, in fairness, by the time he found out, kind of was malicious at that point because he'd already killed my heir by the time it was revealed.
Once he is in the cuffs,
Mhm.
and only once he is in the cuffs,
Mhm.
I will dissipate the stone and tree.
Yeah. Get on gas. And trust me, running and jumping and fighting physically is not really my strong suit.
Told you.
Yeah, would it